What's up, everybody? Welcome to another show. I appreciate y'all for joining. I got a few things I want to do tonight. I got some Instagram stories that I want to talk about, pull up some of this crazy stuff people been putting on Instagram. So stick with me because I'm going to mix it up with that. I'm also going to have a live call-in show tonight. So, of course, you guys can come and we could talk about whatever the stories we are talking about at that time and get your input. And also, I'm going to also talk about, Kobe anniversary, a little bit about Biden new plan updates. I got a lot of stuff I want to cover. We'll see how long the show runs. And also, I'm going to call it Night Talk because, I'm simple. And we talking and it's at night. I don't know. Maybe we may change the name, but as of now, hey, Night Talk. So anyway, I was gonna say midnight, but it ain't midnight for everybody, but it is at night. So there you go. Anyway, a lot of stuff to talk about. Kobe anniversary. A lot of people like to bring up things to throw salt. Not to say they shouldn't, but when does a person, get to be forgiven for something or move on? In some people's minds, they never forgive, they never forget. But those type of people, a lot of times, don't realize that by the same standards that you judge others, you too shall be judged. So maybe you have done something that you would like forgiveness. What if that person has the same approach and never forgives you? So, no, Kobe wasn't a saint. Nobody on earth is right now that we know of. He has had problems, but that's between him and his family and God. Now, anybody that dies or gets hurt tragically, I feel bad for them. I do. I feel bad for that Trump supporter lady that got killed storming the Capitol. I do. Because she lost her life for nothing. Life is precious, man. You only get one life. You only get one body. Your health is so valuable. It's nothing that anybody can give you more valuable than good health and good life, healthy life. And to see a person lose their life for I don't care if it was Trump or Biden or whatever, that's sad. That's sad to me. So and then when you find out the other problems that she had, she was pointing her frustrations and anger in the wrong direction. But nevertheless, I don't want people to die. I'd rather a person wake up and change their mind in whatever direction. And speaking of that, I got a lot of videos I'm going to play tonight in regards to stuff like this. Some people, it is funny to see them get knocked out. They deserve it. But at the same time, I would rather them not be doing this stuff to get knocked out. I would rather them not behave in ways that put their life or others' lives in danger. There's some people that are sitting here causing problems over a mask. Listen, this is what I think on that subject. I don't like masks and I don't want to wear a mask either. So you got two options. Either don't go out and stay your ass at home, which is what I do most of the time. I don't go nowhere and let somebody else do it. That way I don't have to do something I don't want to do. Or put on the damn mask and keep it moving. Now you don't have people yelling and arguing with you and all kind of extra drama that's unnecessary that could have been prevented. I'm more of a prevention person. I'm a proactive person. I'm not a reactive person. I like to set stuff up and plan stuff as best as I can before the problem happened. If you the type person that you know forgets this or that, I'm gonna tell you before so you don't forget. I'm not gonna wait till you forget and then remind you and say, "See, I knew it." Nope, I'm gonna say something before, and then let's hope you don't forget, and let's hope we don't have to say, "No, I knew it," and this and that. Um, I would rather wear it and be on the safe side of not arguing with people unnecessarily. And possibly, if it is protecting me, have that protection. I mean, the benefits outweigh the negatives, you know, the positives outweigh the benefits. And I try to look at everything like that in life. You know, it's pros and cons to your choices in life. You know, whether you trying to live in a neighborhood, buy a certain car, work a certain job, it's pros and cons. You may make more money, but you'll be working more hours, so you'll be away from your family more. Does that money equal you not spending time with your loved ones? Maybe at a certain point, the money is enough and it is equal. Maybe at $9 an hour, it's not worth it. You know, that's something people gotta, you know, outweigh in things, and that's what I do. Not to say I got the best strategy or figure it out, but that's what I try to do. Let me get to some of these comments. Osborne OC, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Appreciate you for coming. Rashonda, how you doing, sis? I ain't seen you in a while. How you feeling, girl? Sheena, how you doing, sis? I appreciate your support, all your great comments. John Blaze, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Support Gaming, what's good? What's good? Pharaoh, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Appreciate you, man. Sheena, my governor said during a press conference, just wear the damn mask. For real. I mean, it's not that deep. I get it. We Americans, we don't like to be told to do certain things, especially those that are privileged. Okay. I don't want to say white because it is some idiots out there that are black and Hispanic doing the same thing. It's mostly people coming from a privileged background, more affluent background that really have never been told to do a damn thing in their life. And so wearing a mask is like the worst damn thing in the world. They talking about it's like slavery and stuff. It's just so stupid, so out of touch. Order Uber Eats. Get your food delivered. Work from home. Stop going out there messing with people and having people riled up, even if they are wrong. This is the thing. It's not about the science. People are now believing certain things, whether they're right or wrong. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I'm still in the collection of information stage myself. I'm in the data collection stages of what's going on in the world right now. This is unprecedented times. I don't know everything, so I'm still trying to figure it out too. People, they just wear it. Now let me show you the video. Meek, what's up, girl? Appreciate you. Let me show you a video that'll highlight a little bit of what I'm talking about. I got a couple funny ones too. This right here is totally an unnecessary situation. And then what makes matters worse is you have a child involved. So it makes it bad that the child is involved twofold. One, you have the child involved, and as the parent, you are telling them not to wear a mask, that this is some BS. So now they are getting confused messages because they, of course, are going to hear that the world is saying mask up. But as a parent, you're always going to be somebody your child is going to listen to a certain extent. And so now you're getting this message from your parent. This is BS. And now when you go out in the world, you got people not only confronting your parent, but you. Now you put the parent has put the child in danger of being cussed out and yelled at over a mask. Listen to this. This woman right here is with her daughter, and they both don't have masks. And that's why I say they get screamed at for not wearing masks. They should have said mom gets her and her kid screamed at, because that's what happens. You could have avoided this, but now you got strangers yelling at you. Not to say the strangers are right, but not to say that she's right either. This is a bad situation all the way around. They could have been avoided. Avoid drama, people. Let's take a look. That's true. Mom should be teaching better.
I'm just a kid. And your mother should be teaching you better. She does teach me well. And my son is a bad father because you can't wear goddamn masks. People are still getting sick and people are still wearing masks.
All right. First of all, I got a couple problems with this, and I just realized this. Why is the kid defending himself? I'm just a kid. My mom teaches me. Ain't no way in the damn world my son or daughter at that age is gonna have to defend themselves against somebody. I don't give a damn if we was in the wrong. I would have did the talking. Don't let your kids do the talking for you. They're a kid. You the one put her in that damn situation, or him. Now you speak up. Now you got her defending your damn grown ass and your actions. That's the problem. I don't like that. I'm just a kid. The woman is wrong yelling at her, because you actually yelling at the kid, because the grown person just standing there like they the kid. Dumbass. You better speak up. What's going on with this? Woo. I'm feeling the pressure. That blood started to boil. What's up? What's up, everybody? I appreciate you. If people would follow the law, COVID wouldn't have spread this far. I believe you. I agree, man. I do think masks help. If everybody wore a mask, I had this one thing I was going to put out one day, but I don't know what happened. I forgot it or something. But it broke down that say a mask, if you wear it, that'll stop like 40% or 50% chance. But the thing happens when, if I'm wearing it, you wearing it, everybody wearing it, you putting that 50% on everybody. So now it becomes like 80 to 90%, because it's a 50 chance that it come out. Then it's another 50 it go in. They broke it down and multiplied it and flipped it and twisted it. Sounded good to me. Basically, the more people wearing masks, the more difficult it is for it to spread. And, you know, this is something that's really happening, people. Some people still don't believe it. And I understand there's been a lot of lies in the government and news and stuff, and confusing and mixed messages and all kind of stuff. But it's crazy. See, Tamika, you caught COVID, girl. You should be wearing it. You actually caught it. Like, you know it's real. So, like, you should be wearing it because you know it's real firsthand. And for those who wondering, Tamika is a friend of the show. She come on and tell us and talk. So if you're wondering how I know, that's how I know. I ain't spying on people and all in their business. But like, shoot, I would be wearing it if I was you, because I got it. I don't like the mask, but go where you need to go to wear it and go places where you don't. They just want us to be compliant to their rules. That's true, but it is something going on too. You know? So I get it, man. It's hard And it's a difficult situation because of so many lies, misinformation, Tuskegee experiment, all kind of stuff, man. And if you start going down these rabbit holes, it's gonna make it even harder for you to understand and want to do certain things. I've been in the rabbit hole with Alice for years. Okay, so I know 1996. I still remember when I first learned about, you know, it's more than meet the eye, and I ain't talking about no Transformers. But it is something going on too. Two things can be true. So this is the thing that's happening a lot in the world, is that if one thing is happening, then that means that what about this? As if this is happening, well then this can't be happening. Or if this is happening, well then what does that got to do with this? This can't be happening. Whereas they both can be happening and they both can be true. And that's the thing, you know. And a lot of the last 4 years has pushed that type of agenda of, as soon as you start talking about one thing, well, what about this? Or they didn't do it for that. Okay, they didn't do it for that. What about that? But this is still true too. But I get it. We all have to do it. What makes them any different? Just wear a mask. It's simple. You know what? You're right. And this right here is a reason. This is why I say, you know what, because I'm going to address this. It's because of how we were founded in rebellion and how we love to be independent. People think, well, we wasn't around when the country was founded, this and that, but that spirit of independence, like everybody got an independent feeling and spirit in America. It's kind of a pride, actually. Like, oh, I could do this, or I'm doing that, or look at me type stuff. And that makes it hard to conform because everybody's their own little star, their own little prince, their own little king, queen, in their own little world. I don't give a damn if you're living in a 1-bedroom apartment, not to diss a 1-bedroom apartment, but that's your apartment. That's my apartment. That's my thing. You ain't gonna make me come in my apartment and do this or that. You know, that's just something that we all have. And it make it hard for us to want to do and conform. I got the show American Gods on right now. I'm gonna switch it up. Y'all want to hear me do an impression of Ian McShane from American Gods? I could do an impression of him. I'll show you who I'm talking about for those who don't know who I'm talking about. I think his name is what, Mr. Sunday or something, Tuesday, Wednesday. I like Ian McShane. He's Mr. Wednesday. Yeah, I want me to do a yeah, he was also in John Wick too. I got a little comedy bit that I've been doing about John Wick too. But you know, I'll do my Ian McShane if y'all want me to do it. Let me get to some of these comments. I'm behind on the comments right quick, and then I'll do my Ian McShane. It's called having respect for your fellow man. Just wear the damn mask. United we stand, divided we fall. I agree with you 100%. Encouraging warrior. Like, you can avoid more than drama than just wearing the mask, by just wearing the mask. You know, I don't like to be arguing with people I don't know in the middle of the street. Trump has a lot of influence on people not wearing masks as well, I think, in my opinion. No, that ain't your opinion. That's a fact. That is a fact. A lot of anti-maskers are Trumpers. And when I say Trumpers, I mean hardcore Trumpers. Like, they would have wanted to storm the Capitol if they could have got there too. Now, everybody that voted for Trump is not a Trumper. You know, I understand some people are greedy. They made money and this and that, and they want to keep making money, or they want to, you know, keep a pipeline open. Damn the environment. This was high-paying jobs. Who gives a damn, the effects on nature? We said it's okay. We said it's safe. I want $100,000 a year job. Damn, Mother Nature, I won't be around when it goes bad anyway. Biden, you're horrible. This is crazy. So same here. Don't talk to my child. Talk to me. You damn right. But see, you from Chicago like me, so we already know how it is. You better, hey, don't get your man. Hey, who the fork are you talking to? Straight up. You don't sit there and arguing and yelling at my damn kid, and I'm sitting here, gotta just stand there. That's crazy. Now that's scary. That is scary because you did catch it, and you say you wore a mask and still caught it. That's scary, man. There's no way to know anything that's going on, which is why me personally, I'm still in the information gathering stage in the world right now. I am, and I don't know what the heck is going on, and I'm trying to figure it out and understand, just like everybody else. So, we'll see how it go. It's compliance because none of us are in charge. Free speech and civil disobedience go so far. The masks don't really do anything, does the vaccine, but it makes you feel safe like a seatbelt. That's another good point. So, I don't want to spend too much time on this because you guys got a lot of good comments I want to get to. But Sparrow, you always got some good ass stuff to say. I'm going to put the link up. Bring your ass up when I put the link up. All right. But you're right. It's making you feel safe. So here's the thing. A vaccine, when you get the measles, mumps, rubella vaccine, you won't get measles. You won't get mumps. You won't get rubella. We all got this as kids, MMR. And none of us got measles or the mumps or rubella because we were vaccinated. We were protected. Look this up. And I had an article. I think I still got it. I'm going to look for it and pull it up. This is not a vaccine. You can get the COVID vaccine, and then you can still contract COVID, though. You can still get it. Now, they say it may not be as severe, or it may not be this or that, but it's not exactly a vaccine because as far as I know, once you're vaccinated for something, you won't get it. Now, we got nurses and people in here. Y'all come up, correct me if I'm wrong. Please do. I ain't never say I know everything. I like to know a little bit about a lot of stuff, but I don't know everything. But as far as I know, and I could even pull up the definitions, when you vaccinated, you should be protected and your body develops immunity. Whereas with this, that's not exactly what happens. I think you may develop immunity, but you can still get it and you can still get sick. But they say it may not be as severe. If I take this vaccination, I don't want to get sick at all. I want to be in the good. So that's another thing. Like, I don't know, man. I'm still in the information gathering stages. Like I always say, I'm still figuring it out, listening, gathering information, checking stuff out. And I haven't made a decision yet. I may be leaning to the nay instead of the yay, but it ain't time for me to cast my vote yet. So we'll see what happens. Flu went down because of these masks. I hope the mask wearing continues. You know what, Bap? That's a good point, sis. The flu season really wasn't that bad, was it? How many people caught the flu and hear about people with the flu as much? But you know what? I like seeing people too. I miss not seeing people's face. I never thought that I would, but it's starting to look a little weird. The drug conspiracy rabbit holes are interesting, but a headache, man. You ain't lying. Hey, man. It's some deep, deep, deep rabbit holes out here, y'all, for real. I don't like to call it a conspiracy because if something actually happened, if people actually made laws, if people actually are paying people off, if people actually are dying, if stuff is actually happening, it's real. I mean, that's real. Like, some of this stuff may not be reported by major stuff, or maybe some people didn't go to jail or this or that. That don't mean it didn't happen. you know exactly, we don't know what's going on. It's too new, and I'm just trying to see what's up. Okay, the flu went down because they reporting it, because they not reporting it, or we not researching, which is possible. Jocelyn, what's up, sis? You say, I wear the mask everywhere. I go even in the car with a family member, and I know neither have COVID. I just protect myself every day, but I'm not taking the vaccine until more research, maybe next year. Aye. Better safe than sorry. One thing my grandma used to say, my grandma from Mississippi, she used to say, it'd be too late to say, uh-oh. So that was what she would always say if she telling you to do something and you up there being hard headed. It's gonna be too late to say uh-oh. It's gonna be too late to say uh-oh. So it's better sometime to be safe and sorry, because then you didn't caught some it, and now it's too late to say uh-oh. It's too late now. So I agree. If you feel that way, it's always better than to be too late to say uh-oh. And now, like I say, don't wear a mask, but I don't go anywhere. And I have other people either deliver or get something for me. But my situation is unique. My son doesn't wear a mask. He don't go anywhere either. So neither one of us. But we are not going out either, though, which could be bad too. Now, I will say this. Whenever I'd have had to go out, I wear a mask. And I got a hat too. Y'all want to see my hat that I wear? Let me show y'all my hat. Let's see if I can reach and get it. I showed Tamika my hat the other day. So not only do I wear a mask, I got a hat too. I'm going to show y'all my hat. Hold on. Let me go off camera for a second, and I'm going to show y'all my hat. I ain't scared of you, motherfucker. I ain't got time. I got this hat. I ain't playing. Hey, look. I put my mask on, got my hat. You know I gotta keep a hat. You gotta stay in style. Oh, you got hot now. You man now. I feel that. I see that. And hey, look, I could even peekaboo. I ain't playing. I ain't got time for this. Hey, it'd be too late to say uh-oh. It'd be too late to say uh-oh. I'm about to skip some comments to see what y'all saying about that. Let me see what y'all say about my hat. My brother Sean, what up, brother Sean? Yo, Sean, yo, what up, Sean, yo? What's up? What's up? You like that? That's my EPMD. I ain't got time for that, man. What you talking about, man? I ain't got time for that. Hey, for real. LL Fauci. Hey, for real. I ain't got time, boy. You get me caught up with the okie doke. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and play another clip. Before I do, I'm going to go ahead and put the link up if you all want to come on up. chop it up, more than welcome. And while I'm putting that up, let me go ahead and let me see. Did y'all want me to do my I skipped some comments. So I don't know if y'all want me to do my American Gods. This is American Gods. This show is actually really kind of deep. It got a little creepy too. It gets really deep if you start really thinking about how it's the American gods and how people worshiping one of the gods is technology and the other one is this and that, and it gets a little crazy. Anyway, I just love me some Sir Ian McShane voice. Hello, Shadow. Shadow Moon. Shadow, my boy. Hello, Shadow. Shadow Moon. There you go. That's my Ian McShane. Shadow Moon. Shadow, my boy. If I can't trust my boy, who can I trust? Hello, Shadow. Anyway, on to the next one. What up, Darnell? Thanks for coming through. So let me show y'all another crazy ass Instagram post. And I like this one because it reminds me of back home a little bit. This is not necessarily about a mask. Pharaoh would say your devices is not connected, brother. But in New York, Chicago, big cities, so much happens, man. That's why I tell people, like, I've been through a lot in a short amount of time. A lot happens. You see so much every day. And it's just like a normal day. So this dude they fighting. He beating the hell out of this dude. His head looked like a damn speed bag, punching bag. And ain't nobody give a damn, like in the caption. It's just regular morning in New York. You see crazy stuff so much, it ain't no big deal. It's not shocking. You may be in a small town, they may freak out. But in New York, look at the passengers. They just sitting here enjoying the show. Don't nobody give a damn. Ain't nobody tweaked out. And I've seen plenty of fights on the CTA bus where people just sit and watch. You get your ass whooped. Ain't nobody gonna break it up. They gonna laugh. I've seen people do stuff on the train. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing but watch. Here we go. He beating the hell out of him. Everybody is watching. Some people ain't even paying attention. He beating the hell out of them. Ain't nobody budge. Ain't nobody say stop. Ain't nobody making noise. Look, that guy in the red coat, he just like, let me walk out the way a little bit, get him some room. Get him some room. Anyway, that's how it is in the hood. I love to see little couple things. Like I say, I hate to see somebody die or something, but a little beat down is always good entertainment. We got Miss Tamika on. What's up, Miss Tamika? How you doing?
Hello, hi everybody. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm all right. Hey, Jocelyn, you like that? My mom wanted me to order her one. I think I might start ordering a few and give them away on the show. What y'all think? You think these hats would be some good giveaways?
Put one on the side. I need one. Let me.
These hats ran me about, I think, 10, 15 bucks.
That was the smartest invention they could have ever made, too.
That is pretty, and it's got the Velcro.
Yep, it can come straight off.
You can wash it.
Yep.
Clean it. Go back to looking like LL Cool J. Also, I got another idea that I was going to start to do. Is I got a couple of opportunities to get some Game Boy Color, and they come preloaded with like 400 games, Super Nintendo, all of that. And I was thinking about maybe doing giveaways and give them away.
Yeah, I
or
bought the
sell them for
phone
20
case
bucks.
myself. That got games on it. See, look.
Right. That's the phone case.
Yep. Phone
See?
case.
So yeah, it's similar to that right there. So you think that'd be a good idea?
I mean, yeah, for people that play it, for a person like me, yeah.
How much did that phone case cost?
Like $14, $14.99,
Okay.
$15. I got it like off of Amazon or something.
That's for iPhone?
Yeah. I got
That
an
goes
iPhone 7.
that goes on the back of your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let me take the other case off so I can show everybody.
Well, I was asking because I was wondering that would be covering up your
I'll
screen.
drop
Yeah.
it. See y'all.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's basically its own little thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We got brother Pharaoh joining the show. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's up, y'all?
Hey, no problem, man. Glad you came through, man.
That's what's up. Thank you, y'all. Thank you.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I'm gonna put up a video and then I'm gonna let y'all chime in on it. Y'all tell me what you think.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm gonna give y'all the option. Y'all want to see some people tripping on the mask? You want to see somebody doing some nasty-ish, but it's kind of funny but gross? Or do you want to see somebody busted doing something dumb?
Let's see
I
somebody
take the
do
busted
something
doing something dumb because that's me all day. My dumb ass to get caught doing something real stupid.
Well, let's hope you don't get caught doing this dumbass thing right here, and I'm gonna show
Say
you.
hey, babe. Come on, say hey. My old lady right here. She want to say hey. We be
Come on
watching
through.
y'all.
Come on through.
Hey, girl.
Don't be shy, Miss Lady.
Please don't.
We saw them hands. Come on through. Let's see the face.
We family.
Maybe later.
But yeah, something. Somebody doing something dumb.
Right. Nah, Sheena don't want the nasty. All right. All right. Here go the dummy. All right. We know.
My cousin.
I didn't want to spoil it, but it is. No, I'm just... So we know it's hard out here and people struggling, but you got to be careful what you're doing because you're gonna be doing some dumb stuff. This dude could have ended up dead, ended up being the dumbass. I'm gonna let it roll. He trying to steal somebody's packages from their front door, and he got busted. And this is what he did when he got busted. Y'all take a look.
That's done. You're done.
Here come the worst part. He tried to pull off.
Gone.
You in a damn putt 2000 go-kart. You got stuck on a half of a snow pile.
Cops is coming.
That's what he get.
Cops is coming.
Did he get out and run?
He tried to push it.
He tried to push the car. Nigga, you stuck.
How you go push it when he got to drive it too? How you go push and steer and jump in? He go push, jump in, turn it, jump out, push, jump out. So Pharaoh, what you gonna do when you see somebody stealing your package and then he try to get away and get stuck right in front of your house? What's about to happen?
His ass caught. I'm pulling him out. His ass caught. I'm gonna try to pull him out. To be honest with you, I'm gonna try to pull him out though.
For real.
He's gonna start struggling. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, old lady got the police on the phone. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't getting away with that.
No, definitely.
That's what he get. That's why he got stuck. God don't like that.
Damn right. Tamika, what you doing? He's stealing your Amazon package.
I'm ignorant, real ignorant. I pick up all the snowballs and throw it at his goof. I'm taking all the snow and I'm just throwing it. You dumb fool.
That sounds like something my boy Shaw would have did. He'd have tried to mush his face in the snow or something. Like a damn poodle or something and pooped in the damn living room. Just mash his face in the snow. Oh, what a
he won't
dummy.
come back no more.
You know what I'm saying? He better not, especially at the damn go-kart. And that had the nerve to be a 4-door car.
You know?
It got stuck in a half of a pile of snow. And he tried to push it. Oh man, I wish they got his ass. They bap like your snowball fight. Tamika.
yeah, it is gonna be. Yeah.
This
I don't
Tamika
understand
crazy.
why people still try that. Like, people got Ring door cameras and all.
Yep, I got it. I got
You know
two
what I'm
of them.
saying?
I got two of them. One at the door and one in the park. And as soon as you come around, you on camera.
See, you ready for
I'm already on your ass. So you think by the time you got to my door and stole something, fool, I got you as soon as you pulled up in the vicinity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like as soon as you
Mhm.
pulled up, I got your damn plates. I ain't got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Straight up. And then what be so bad, you been and stole my damn order of vitamin D and shit. Like you ain't even get nothing good. That's
You
what
know
you
what I'm
get.
saying?
Right.
Now you gonna
Right.
get some fresh vitamin D when you go to jail.
Right.
From
Go
Bubba.
drop the soap.
Bubba makes a fresh batch every night for you.
Right, a connector piece to the real shit that's in the house. They got like
Right.
a little
And you know what
something.
the funny thing is? That was probably not his car. That was probably his old lady or somebody's car.
Damn right.
His
I mean,
mama
if you're
car.
stealing packages, I'm sure you got bad credit.
Right. Gotta be.
I doubt he pays his bills on time.
You know what I'm saying?
For real. For real. Now, this video right here, I'm going to play, I really, really like a lot. It reminds me of home, Chicago, and how slick people can be. And this dude is slicker than a can of oil, okay? So,
That sounded like my Uncle Junebug.
that Junebug, this might have been Junebug, all right? Because he nose skirted up out of there like a roach. I mean, this right here, he bugged out. So this video shows a person being chased by the police. And while the car, he bent the corner. And when he bent the corner, he had it where the police couldn't see him. But while the car is still moving, he jumps out the car, let the car keep rolling, and then he walk on by while the police chasing an empty car.
Yep, that's my cousin. I promise. That's my cousin right, all day.
There he go, bending the car, jumping out. Now the police coming. This is him walking by. Look, he's standing there. The police still saw that car going. And now he walking down the street, cool as the other side of the pillow.
Look at the cat, know what's up. The cat like, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now let me tell y'all another thing. I can't rewind it. But when he walked, this is one thing most people don't know. If you got a face recognition phone, it's shining a light in your face, scanning your face. I've seen this on my face because on one of my cameras, it's in black and white. And I saw it scanning my face. I'm like, what the hell? Look, you see it shining in his face? You see that light? That's your phone scanning you in your face, infrared. So these phones is doing all kind of stuff, man, that we don't know. That's a separate side issue if we talking about rabbit holes. That's a deep one.
Uh-huh. You know, China has a lot of them in there. They going by the social credit score and stuff.
Man, tell them,
That's
man.
real deep right there.
That's real deep. So what Pharaoh bringing up for those who don't know is that they have a social credit score. So like how you treat people, what you paying your bill, where you walk, like your behavior is rated and tracked. And like they can punish you for certain things if they feel you ain't doing certain stuff. And China has the grid set up with facial recognition more than anywhere else in the world. And if they can do it with 1 billion citizens, then you know they could do it here.
They already are.
Right. And that's another thing, another rabbit hole. They saying with the COVID that they gonna make it so that you gotta show that you've been vaccinated or a passport, and they tracking your face, tracking it. They already got the contact tracing, tracking your phones.
Mm-hmm. Most people know that you could turn some of that off, though. You gotta turn some of that off. At least
I turn everything off. You will not find my phone.
Yeah, see, it's off on my phone too. Plus, I don't contact anybody.
I watch too many crime TV shows. I discard my phone. I throw my phone clean in the garbage.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how much I paid for it.
First 48.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, man. Hey, y'all, all of this stuff is on YouTube too. And it don't be like just a guy talking head saying, "Hey man," with a damn tinfoil hat. Like it's people put together good videos, good information where they actually say this stuff on TV and in news clips. It's just not repeated, like they will repeat, a sound bite or something Trump would say type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you missed it, you're gonna miss it.
Cause I don't know if I was probably watching you, or I seen something or read something last week. Bill Gates and somebody is developing the technology for our phones to have the little vaccination passports or something.
Yeah, I think I did mention that article about that.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah. So they wanted to be on your phone because they already see this a whole nother rabbit hole. They got people to get rid of holding your cash and using the phone and the digital thing. Now they got the phone to be like everybody's little god. Everybody got the phone, never turn off the phone. How many hours, you could look on your phone and show how many hours a day you use it per week.
Mm-hmm.
You using it more than anything else.
Yeah.
That's why I don't like my daughter on that shit, man.
Exactly. Because especially at a young age, then that becomes your crutch. Like if you're feeling down or you're feeling low or you want to get happy or this or that, you go to the phone for that reward center. And then if you're young, you don't have any other ways developed to deal with this stuff. That's why they say if you start drinking or smoking and doing drugs at a young age, it's harder because you never knew how to develop and deal with certain things in your life without turning to smoking or drinking. But that's why they want to give people these phones and tablets at such a young age. Now you always have it. It's always tracking everywhere you go. They can track how much money you spend. Now, like I said, in one thing, it does everything except use it as a stun gun or a phaser. They go put that out. I think somebody told me they did come out with that.
They did.
Like that,
they did. They have an iPhone they have a stun gun that's made like an iPhone. And I'm gonna get one of them.
That's the Star Trek phaser.
Exactly.
It is. I mean, they use that thing to do everything. He can talk to people. He could get information instantly. He could zap your ass.
Because Hollywood predicts the future, man.
Yep. And that's another one, predictive programming rabbit hole. Like this stuff is real. It is too many things that overlap and cross up that make it seem like it's not a coincidence.
Correct.
It's a web.
Like this whole like Kobe, God bless the dead Kobe and COVID. I remember watching a video last year saying like Kobe or his staff or his stock people or something knew about COVID, knew about the vaccine or something. That's possibly why. I doubt it. I'm a conspiracy guy, but
right. I mean, I could see how they could say that. I'm not saying it's true and we can't prove it, but Kobe did have a strong relationship with China.
Yeah, I remember.
You know what I'm saying? He was their number one person in China.
Exactly.
He been the number one NBA endorser of China. LeBron just started taking over in China just in the last couple of years, but Kobe been over there for like a decade. I remember when he went over there in Beijing in the Olympics and stuff. That's when he really started going because he was the NBA champion then too, I believe.
That's a good point, man, because that's something Michael Jordan couldn't really tap into like that China market, and Kobe dominated that.
Yeah, he did. He did. And a lot of people sleep on the fact that China has so many people that you're straight. Like Stephon Marbury, for those who don't know, he went over there and they built a statue for him. He has stores like Foot Locker with his shoes and clothing. Like he did come out when Marbury was still relatively a star, but he never got to be a top 5 player. But when he was a star player still with the Knicks, he came out with his own line of shoes. He could have had a deal with Nike, but he chose to go with this other company and made decent shoes, and they was $20 a piece. $20 a piece, and he had
Starberry.
Starberry. Yep. Starberry. It was in that Steve and Barry's
There
store.
you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I actually bought a
everybody had
couple pair of those
Okay.
shoes. Yeah, I still got them in the box and stuff. I mean, I wore it was $20 shoes. I was grown. Like when you grown, what you got to be trying to roast me and stuff.
I remember that.
Yeah. But I didn't like the basketball ones. He had some like regular driving shoes or walking shoes. I bought a couple pair of those. But it was $20, man, and it just goes to show if a player that isn't even a star could do it, the stars could be selling this stuff for way less instead of having people kill each other over.
And that's the thing. Kanye was kind of getting into the concept of I was, trying to believe. That's the thing. Like he wanted his stuff to be affordable for everybody, make like uniforms for people and stuff like that. But the way the resale market of the Yeezy people, the hype beasts and stuff like that, it makes it impossible.
Right. But well, they doing that on purpose too, because they can make more. They produce in limited amounts, which then pushes the value up and the demand up. They doing that on purpose. They can make more than what they make. You know what I mean? Why they can only make that limited amount? They doing that on purpose to create artificial demand. Just like if you go down this rabbit hole of diamonds and De Beers, it's enough diamonds to flood the market where you could buy diamonds for nothing. But they hold diamonds back. They buy up diamonds and hold them, stockpile them so that it's a limited supply so that you can have to pay a premium price. That's
why a lot of...
Go ahead.
I hate to cut you off. My bad.
No, go ahead.
That's why a lot of them stock guys, they buy up a whole bunch of stock and get their other billionaire people to buy a whole bunch of stock. Or like 50 Cent, he'll buy like a whole bunch of penny stock, promote it, and then sell it off.
Yep, because now everybody buy into it, which raised the stock. Then he sell it. Then he don't promote it no more. Then the stock tumble, but he don't give a damn. He got the money and made his money off of people. So you got to be careful with that too. Bap, you do have a point. That's not what he was saying though. So yeah, the pilot flew in a cloudy
right though.
Yeah, he was messed up because they said that he tried to go up when he should have been going down, or go down when he should have went up. He lost his frame of reference, and he messed it up. It was pilot error. But like I said, that don't mean two things can't be true. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, maybe he didn't die on purpose with that. You may be right. But that ain't to say maybe he still didn't know about COVID and was getting information too. Now, maybe he didn't die directly from that, but he could have been getting information and learning different stuff too. So,
and back to her point about the helicopter crash, like from what they reported, he was insisting on his pilot flying and his because it was like a time and point when they was talking about the weather, but they still insisted to fly.
Right.
Instead.
And that go back to pride. We all have a problem with that in this age. And if you go down that rabbit hole, it's gonna say towards the end time, people gonna be full of pride. So like you say, what you
said that the other day.
Yeah. It's true, man. And we all everybody in this age has had that problem at one point or another. Some more than others. But dude should have been like, hey, I'ma chill. But Kobe, he like, hey, I'm Kobe, we gonna make it. I gotta do this or that. And he thinking, well, I'm this pilot, I've done this and that. Forget it, let's go. And similar situation to maybe Aaliyah, in the sense that they knew they shouldn't have went, but they decided to do this and that, thinking about what they got to do and who they are. And it's just bad. Yeah, it was bad choices. I mean, it's not exactly a blame though. Like if you did it, you did it. He the one that was flying. He the one that made the mistakes. I mean, he did it. Now here's the second question I'm gonna ask you guys, and you all let me know in the chat. Was Vanessa Bryant wrong or right for suing the pilot and suing the company for the death? Pharaoh, you think Vanessa Bryant was wrong or right for suing the pilot and suing the company for the death of Kobe?
Yes and no, because like you said, it's really no blame, but for them, if they're able to own up to what they did, because it is their fault, but depends on what contracts they sign or liability. Like, in certain hospitals and certain things, we could run this procedure on them, but if something goes wrong, we're not liable. You know what I'm saying? Something like that.
And that's
And
a whole nother rabbit hole people need to check into. That's really scary. That scared the hell out of me on that one. The doctor can mess you up, and it ain't nothing you could really do about it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lot of these hospitals, I hate to get off topic, a lot of these hospitals got contracted doctors and stuff. So
they do, man. They do.
But her suing the I don't really have a problem with it, because I would want anybody to seek justice in that, especially if they done wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But it was an accident. Tamika,
but if you got insurance,
wait, go ahead. Wait a second. What'd you say? Say they got insurance?
I mean, if people sue each other's insurance and stuff like that.
Yeah. That's what they're supposed to do. That's true. And also, I don't know the details of it, but I think that she's suing for the other people that died too, because they didn't have a $500 million like she do. Now, I don't know the details, but I'm hoping that she is, and not just for her loss, because they families is really hurt, because they were the breadwinners, and it ain't like they got $300 million to sit on. Like, she don't have to worry about her kid's future without Kobe. It's just that she hurts and sad for the loss. But like that coach and the one person lost both of their parents or something, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like that's a major loss if you a kid. How the hell are you gonna? Your life is hard now. Both of your parents are gone to provide from you. That's difficult.
That trauma.
Very. And you might go from having a decent suburban life to being broke.
Just
you know what I mean?
About like the people in the not just inner cities, like everywhere that can't get like a repayment or something because they're now without a mom and dad. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. So, like you said, that's good that she's getting that for them.
Right. Darnell said if it was a car accident, she would sue. That's true. You would, and you're supposed to. It's just, but if he was the limo driver, say if it was a car accident, he was the limo driver, and Kobe was in the back of the limo, would you sue the person that hit you, or would you sue the driver, or both?
I'm suing everybody.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
but that's like the bus scenario when people get hurt on bus accidents.
Right, because you put your safety in the hands of that driver.
So it should be their fault because they put their safety in the hands of the driver?
No. Like, you should be able to sue. Like, actually, this is a story I know. Like, a friend of mine was in a car accident in a limo when he was out in California. The limo, they got into an accident. I forget exact details on if the driver did it or not, but he ended up breaking his leg in that accident. And he sued the limo driver. He sued the driver in the limo company and got some money from it. He didn't sue the person that hit him. So he blamed the driver and said the driver was at fault.
Did his lawyer tell him to do that? Was he advised to do that, or he just chose to do that?
He was advised, and then he was advised. And what make it so bad, it was a little something that was shady going on, where it was him, because he was in a group, and he was actually he was signed with Death Row at the time, actually. And, he had one of the people his partners that was in the group was in there too. He didn't get hurt or nothing, but I think he was supposed to corroborate the story, saying something about the driver or something, and it would have sealed the deal, and they would have got like millions. And dude said, "I can't lie, I can't do this or that," and didn't do it. It wasn't like it was a big lie, like you lying on dude and he was innocent and you framed him. It's some type of lie, like say you was there or say you saw it, even though he didn't see it, but it did happen. But
Correct.
you just saying it like you need another witness to say it. You actually is lying, saying you saw it, but you actually not lying on the person. It actually did happen. And he refused to do that. They didn't get the money. And eventually dude became a crackhead. The dude that said he wouldn't lie became a crackhead. And what's crazy, to make a long story short, because they was dope. Like, I ain't saying it because I knew him. Like, I used to hear the music. He got some songs on Above the Rim, Murder Was the Case, different stuff. But I was like, man, why you never let your album out? Because I used to hear the songs and stuff during that time, and I would play them because he would give me some of the stuff, and I would play it for like girls or whatever, like, listen to this. They'd be like, oh, I like that. And and so it never came out. And he was like, he said the story with Suge. They was talking with Suge. They had everything together, and they were supposed to go on tour. But Suge like, man, I can't put y'all on tour. And he was like, man, it was like 4 of them. They like, why not? He like, because this dude sucking that glass dick and pointed at him like that and fronted him off. And they was like, man, I said, dude, I would have kicked him out the group. But they didn't. They
but it depends, though. You got David Ruffins, and then you got what's the other dude name? The dude from the Temptations that was first on there, but he was drunk and they kicked him out the group.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You got
I don't remember the name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
You got the ones that you'll sacrifice that for, and you got the other ones. The talent ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's true. That's true. So Tamika, what's up? Let me hear from you. What's up? You gonna sue everybody? You think that everybody? You think the pilot that killed Kobe, it was his fault, or you think leave well enough alone? She got money already, or what?
Well, I don't know, because I ain't never heard anything about her suing anybody, you know, for that matter. But if it was me, I would only, if I'm going to sue the pilot, if I'm going to sue the pilot and the company, I wouldn't be doing it for me because I'm secure. I'd be doing it for the other people who didn't have anything.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I would be doing that as well if I was her. Now I'm gonna show y'all this video right here. This is a wedding video. It's kind of funny, but I want to know, what would you do if you the man, Pharaoh, and you let me know, Tamika, what would you do if you the woman? So they had a wedding. I guess one of the guests is too damn drunk, got too excited, and he took the wedding cake situation a little too far. So, and you know, sometimes them wedding cakes be expensive. They be putting money on that damn cake. Put down cake.
I'm from the south side of Chicago, the hood. I'm beating your ass.
Look at this. They about to cut the cake. Here come this damn fool. He come messing up the cake before they can cut it. Trying to put it in our face.
Oh, playing too much.
Look. He laid his ass out.
Too much.
I would have done that right there. He playing too much.
And look how dude was so serious when he stole on him though. Let me block that music before they try to say something. I wish that cake wasn't right there, but he laid his ass out.
Maybe Boo and the wife had something going on back then. That's why he thought it was okay to do that.
Okay. That's what it seemed like, though.
Right. That's what I'm looking at it like.
Right. Hey, did he handle that properly, laying his ass out?
Yeah. But then after the wedding, I talked to him like, you know what you did was wrong, right?
Hey, for real.
You know you done messed up, right?
Right.
You are not my friend no more.
For real. For real. Talking and Grubbin said y'all talking about Paul from the Temptations.
Yeah, that's
not Paul.
That was
dude name. It was when they got Blue. It was before David Ruffin. They let him go at the New Year's Eve party. I can't think of his name right now.
That's messed up. And you know, I learned this because I was a supervisor at UPS when I was 18. So, you know, I had to fire some people. Everybody was older than me and shit. You got to be careful how you do stuff and talk to people too.
But that's a learning experience, though. That's what's up.
Yeah, it really helped me to learn how to get, and I'm getting people to do a job, a manual labor job. So for one, I'm their boss. You got people 20, 30, 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? Some was in their 50s listening to my little young ass telling them what to do. So you can't come out like, I'm the boss. Don't, you know, that ain't going, you know, what the hell?
Drop your little ass on the conveyor belt.
For real. And in Chicago, it be waiting for your ass when you get off, boy. What you thought that job protects you? Like you got armor?
They gonna make sure you get that bus.
Right. Right.
Don't let Donald Trump get y'all cussed out here. You can't say fire everybody like that.
Hey, for real. You fired. You fired. You don't move in the box fast enough. I have to let you go. You fired. But yeah, man, it definitely was a learning experience. I already had an experience on learning how to talk with people and stuff, but that definitely was different because now you got to learn how to talk to a bunch of different people and get them to do a manual labor job, which, you know, human nature, you don't want to do a manual labor job, lifting and heavy shit anyway.
Especially you younger than them too.
So they like, man, who is this dude? He ain't supposed to know this or that. But see, they know I did it myself. Like I was already cool with the people. I learned, I load, and if they needed help, I'd help them too. I wasn't like, oh, I don't do that no more. This or that. Hey, come on, you need help? Come on, let's go, man. Hey, look, we the same. I just got to do this part of the job now. You just doing that part. At the end, when we done, I got some beers waiting. What's good? You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Let's get this over with. We can both get the hell off of work. You know what I mean? And so everybody, they started getting jealous of the management and stuff because everybody loved me. I'm a people person. You know what I mean? And people wanted to come to work for me and this and that. And some people, they want me to fire them because they would miss days of work and stuff. But then I talk to them and this and that. I avoid fire them. Then they come and start doing a good job. Then they'd be mad. Tell me, you should have fired them. Why? Like sometimes people, you need to give people a chance. You know, sometimes people don't know how close they are to the edge, or they don't know that they offending you or making a mistake. You talk to somebody and let them know, at least give them a chance to correct. You give a person a chance to make amends and correct. You got a good person there. Now, if you give them a chance and then they screw you over, now you know that's on them for real.
And that's
it ain't on you. I don't feel bad. I gotta let you go. I done came, let you know what's up, talk to you straight up, this and that. You still refusing to do this and that. What I'm supposed to do? Right. You know what you're supposed to do. It ain't me that's not coming to work or doing. That's on you.
Exactly.
You know, you fired yourself. It wasn't me. So, you know, now here goes.
Go ahead. Like more like a LeBron than Kobe, because Kobe would have cussed everybody out.
Right.
But like, y'all fired.
Right.
I don't want to play with Smush Parker.
Right. Everybody wanted to play with me. Actually, that's how I met my baby mama, my son's mother, while I was working there. So, you know, she definitely wanted to play.
She wanted to stack more than your baby.
She wanted me to load her up with special delivery.
She wanted to stack more than boxes.
Right. I was delivering vitamin D back in the days, okay? Fresh batch, nightly load. But speaking of how you talk to people, okay, everybody tripping out now these days. But watch how you talk to people, and then white people, y'all need to know if you're talking to a black woman, they use their hands. But don't you put your hands on them. You took it too damn far. They're not going to let that.
We all like this. we all like this and all like this and boo boo. Yeah, we all
exactly for real. But that don't mean she about to beat your ass. It could mean it, but that's just how they talk. But this is the warning. You better leave it alone and just let them do that and move your ass on. This is a video of somebody that thought that they could do something because they was offended with the hands, and the hands do get on your damn nerves. Trust me, black men hate when they start doing that to us. Okay,
that's why we back up 6 feet.
Hey, it's annoying. Okay, it is annoying, but you can't knock them out. And this girl right here crossed the line. I guess she a white lady. I guess she thought she was doing something to another white lady because she walked away. And that's where she messed up. You know you done forked up, right?
No, don't walk away when I'm talking to you.
And I'm about to play this video right here, and you're going to see what I mean. Don't you walk away. You should have jumped. She should have jumped her big ass on her after she did what she did. You don't walk away like it's over. Oh, hell no. Let's see, because it sure wasn't over. It was about to be over, but it was going to be over from sis. Listen to this.
What is that, Best Buy?
Looks like they had CVS.
Oh.
You know you done forked up, right? And she walked away.
TV.
You can't just keep putting your hand on her now.
She gonna walk away now?
Like,
she thought she was over with. Look.
I ran up on her. Whoop her ass.
Listen what she say.
Now you should just left her alone now. Now you got
Oh
my God.
Got her little tramp stamp out and everything. She like to make love, not war, but you didn't brought the beast out.
That's that. I'm embarrassed ass with you. You don't
right, begging for help, but you just pushed the shit out of her into the damn makeup out. She said, I gave you what the fork you wanted. You wanted some smoke? She pushed the hell out of her. Look.
I bet you her kids saw this video.
She wasn't even looking when she pushed the shit out of her.
She came up at her shoes real easy.
She came with the slow walk.
She came up at her shoes real easy.
UFC.
Now you should just left her alone now.
She rolled her big ass.
Oh my God. Because she keep putting her hand on her.
Hey, her face turned into a red skittle.
She said, don't cry now. That's what you wanted.
Okay, that's enough, baby.
And you notice she ain't knock anything else over. That was a perfect butt whooping without damaging anything else. That lady pushed her into all that.
She did. See, she had her head turned. Look.
Look, she a punk.
Oh, wait.
I would have beat your ass.
Some shoes, though. She's like, yep, okay.
You can't just keep putting your hand on her.
Like, yep, okay. Oh, yeah.
I would have beat her ass.
I would have took everything on my way to her and to that. Andy.
I like how she rolled her ass and whooped the hell out of her.
Because she keep putting her hand on her.
She felt all that pain.
Said, don't cry now, bitch.
Okay, that's enough, baby.
So, now that we saw that, what'd you think on that, Pharaoh? Wait, hold on. Let me get Tamika, since that was a woman. What would you do, Tamika? What's up with that? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What'd you think on that? What if somebody pushed you into the damn cosmetics aisle like that, Tamika? What the hell?
I'm picking up the whole damn aisle. And I'm going and clean that. I'm gonna come out of my
Which aisle?
all of them. I'm coming out of everything. I'm grabbing everything. The desk, that thing that you walk around and scan shit stuff with, beating on the head with everything. The costume will come off, and I will beat coming off, and I'm beating you.
For real. Man, do you think that the white lady was wrong for pushing her?
She shouldn't have, but she shouldn't have put her hands on her. Your mama told you that growing up. Don't touch nobody. Don't put sticks and stones. You feel me? Your mama always said, don't put your hands on nobody that ain't doing nothing to you. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm in your face. So what? That don't mean I was gonna do anything. Now you didn't touch me. Now I gotta defend myself. I'm gonna be so, you know.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully justice prevails in that.
Yeah, they'll mess around and try to put yourself in there because she won.
Then I want to play the victim. I'm
right.
Pull me into the damn lipstick.
Speaking of play the victim, I got a video about that next to show about how they start some stuff and then play the victim. But you know, yeah, she was wrong, and this is a thing I picked up in Chicago, being around a lot of stuff. Not to say you can only learn it in Chicago. You can learn it anywhere if you're in a place where you see a lot of stuff go down in fights.
But Chicago teaches it. It's like Chicago teaches on
if you arguing with somebody and they start turning sideways,
yeah, you better run.
Yeah, it's about to kick off. That means they about to break one back. You know what I mean? You see somebody and you've been arguing and now they stop saying stuff and they just...
And then they start, you know,
they done talking. They about to go into fight mode. You know what I'm saying? Just because she had her hands in your face, she had her head turned and her body turned. So she wasn't about to fight you. She was just cussing your ass out. That white lady escalated it at the wrong moment. Now, if she was face to face doing this and that, she's wanting you to put your hands on her first so she can whoop your ass and say you hit me first.
But did y'all move? She came up out her shoes though. She bagged down and walked at her shoes
because she was in disbelief mode now. I've been in disbelief mode. That's the worst though. Because now I can't believe this bitch just pushed me into the damn wall in Walgreens. Oh, hell no. I don't give a damn who's here, who's see, whatever. I'm beating your ass. Man, that's one of the worst modes because that's like an unconscious ass whooping on your ass. that lady unleashed for no reason. I know she was scared and then she walked away. Like, okay.
Like she was tough. Like she
right. We're even. No, we just got started.
If you hadn't pulled that girl off of her, she wouldn't have no face no more. I tell you that.
Hey, because a lot of that ass whooping was embarrassment mixed in.
It was. That's what I'm saying. You pushed me. I fell in front of all these people. The lady already got it on camera. Now for the I mean, period.
When you get an embarrassment ass whooping, that's pretty bad because you know I gotta beat your ass till I feel better about myself. Who knows how long that's gonna take?
Right.
I gotta beat your ass till you look so bad. I'll be like, okay, we better. I feel better now. We even.
Right.
A little more embarrassed than me.
Right.
But here's the video about starting some stuff and then act like they the victim. So this is some more mass stupidity. And this is on the airplane, which makes me never want to get on the plane no time soon. I don't want to be bothered with this stuff. I don't want these people not wearing a mask. I don't want to be sitting next and arguing with people. The last time I was on the plane, it was last Christmas time, and I got into it with the damn flight attendant. And it wasn't even no damn COVID. And I got into it with her ass. And she acted like she wanted to kick me off the plane. And I had to cuss her out. I'll tell that story after I show this video. That pissed me off. She tried to throw me off or try to put words in my mouth.
You had too much swag for the flight, huh, Jay?
I don't know what the hell her problem was, but I'll tell y'all in a second. So anyway, look at this person right here. This lady with this cankle, Miss Cankles, is starting some drama. And then when the drama start to come, I think she's trying to block people from getting past. And look how I come back. She gonna act like somebody killed her ass with this bull crap. Let's see. I'm right here. Are you gonna get out the aircraft or are you gonna sit there and scream?
It's gonna be your turn. So you need to go and not so there's both of you.
Somebody got to pee. They trying to move past, so she gonna scream. Look.
She's sitting in the L. Ain't nobody even bothering her though. Like,
You know,
even though this is full screen, we can still hear you guys, so you can still comment. Because it's kind of low. Can y'all hear it? That's why I made it full screen.
Yeah.
This is Karen in the sky. So
Karen
she
in the
ain't letting
sky.
people pass. They trying to get past, use the bathroom. She trying to block. You got the stewardess here. They trying to move past. She trying to stop them. And look,
why though? Like, what's her
stewardess.
reason for not letting nobody pass?
The stewardess
Hey,
like, what's your problem?
That's the thing.
And the
people
woman
with
tried to
mental
check her.
problems
She like,
do.
I work here. Excuse me. Who are you? You pulling that bull crap. I work here. Move your fat ass.
Yeah, that's something people with mental problems do.
Yeah.
Because that's strange.
And you know what else I think it is? It's a control issue. They
That's-
want to be controlling other people, or they don't want people to tell them nothing. And this whole mass stuff and this brainwashing that's been going on in this country, it's got people confused. They thinking they the boss of every damn body, you know. And like the woman had to tell her, I work here. I'm the one telling you what to do. You can't tell me. You the damn pastor talk about some this, that. Shut your ass up.
And then she turned it up from then. I get what you're saying, because a lot of people do have a problem with that.
For real.
Mm-hmm.
For real. Like, shut up with that, man. People, it's too much drama unnecessarily, and people are starting stuff that ain't necessary for no reason. What does that, how does that help your day? Like, yeah, how did her, if she did succeed in stopping them, how did that improve her life or her
Some
day?
people just be miserable.
Yep. And they want other people to be miserable too. And
now that you say that, let me go back to my story. So last year, for those who was following me and know, I put some of these videos on my member thing, or no, I put it on Patreon. But anyway, I tried to video this, but I couldn't get to it fast enough. So because of my injuries and health problems, when I fly first class because it's difficult for me to get in other stuff. So I was in the first class seat on my way back. I flew first class both ways, but I didn't have a problem going there. I did for me and my son. I ain't gonna make him sit in the back and I sit up front. Hey, you gotta get older first, Junior. No. So anyway, it's me and my son. It was only a small first class section of 2 rows. So it was 2 seats in front of me, 2 seats where I was, 2 seats on the left, 2 seats on the right. That's it. Then it was the curtain, the rest of the cabin. And first class is in the front. And then you got where the stewardess was sitting was like a little seat they can fold down out the wall by the bathroom. It was like maybe 10 feet in front of me. And so we flying, it's at night. So it's like 12 at night or whatever on the plane. And when you fly on a red eye, they turn the lights out. And so it's dark on the plane for the most part. Everybody sleep in first class. My son sleep. The people in front of me sleep. Everybody sleep. They actually snore. I can see them. They snoring. Now, for those who know, I be up at this time at midnight all the time. So I'm not asleep. And I was watching because the airplanes had, instead of making the movies come down like they used to, they give you the stuff where you can watch it on your phone. And so I was watching X-Men Dark Phoenix. It just was available. I think it just maybe came out, whatever. I'm watching that. I had my AirPods in, but they went dead. And so while I'm charging them, I had my phone this close to my face like this. And this is where the sound comes. So I have my hand cuffed like this. If you cuff your hand, you can make the sound reverberate back into your face. So I was like this, this close,
Mm-hmm.
watching it. Everybody sleep, snoring. I've been watching the movie for like 30 minutes. Here come this bitch come up here talking about, you're disturbing everyone in first class. I need you to put in headphones or turn it off. I'm like, disturbing who? They're asleep. What the hell are you talking about? Are you refusing to turn it off? I said, don't put words in my mouth. What, you gonna try to kick me off the plane?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is what I was actually telling her. I'm like, I'm not disturbing anybody. If anything, you're causing more of a disturbance. Coming over here, talking to me, arguing with me. Well, I can hear it over there and this and that. I said, well, I can hear you talking to your other stewardess too. So what? You know what I mean? What the hell? Stop paying attention to me. I ain't bothering you. And so she went and called somebody on me.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I'm like, man, fuck you. So she called somebody, and since I had the movie playing on my phone before I thought about it, I didn't switch off to record them. I thought I did, but I didn't. I can't find the video if I did. I just looked for this recently the other day. So she brought this dude. It was a gay dude or whatever, but he was cool or whatever. And he like, could you like turn it down? I'm like, dude, you can see right here. Ain't no, everybody is asleep. Then everybody was still snoring sleep. I'm like,
and it's still not that loud.
And it's still not that loud. I'm like, look, my headphones died. When they done charging, I'll put them in. I'm not about to do, I paid for this. See, I'm doing this. She ain't about to make me sit here like I'm on punishment. You know what I mean? If everybody is asleep, who am I disturbing other than her? Forget her. You know what I mean? I'm not, who the hell is she? She at work. She ain't supposed to be at peace, sleeping and talking to her friend anyway. And so after I talked to dude, he was like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. I'll talk to her. And he went on ahead and said something to her, and she shut up, leaving me alone. But she damn near tried to put words in my mouth talking about, are you refusing? I'm like, man, shut your ass up. See, you got to always be paying attention if you know how the enemy talks when they try to set you up.
Because then she could have probably got loud, got everybody woke and stuff.
Said he's refusing this and that.
Mm-hmm. Maybe
you know,
like
he's non-compliant.
There go that compliance. Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so then they would have got me in all kind of trouble for nothing.
You would have been like Lil Wayne or somebody.
For real. For real. So, you know, that was some bull. But yeah, man, gotta be careful.
That's a situation you don't really want to be too much in, like arguing with somebody messing with you on a plane, like out of everything, I'm not bothering nobody.
Right. And like I told her, shit, I paid $1,000 for this ticket. You better get the hell out of my face.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? You just picking on me because I was the only black dude in there, and people look and see I look young or whatever, even though I'm not that young.
You probably one of those rapper guys.
You know what I'm saying? And decided to pick on me.
You Tupac.
Right. Girl, you better get up out of here. You barking up the wrong tree over here. They're about to shoot.
Roll over your damn toe.
You ain't lying. Yeah, I'm going to play this video. Hey, for real. Now, this video, this person is crazy, but they is really nasty, and their mind is so nasty. How the hell could you think of doing this? So this person, they narrate this video, so I'm going to let y'all hear this and see this. Tell me what you think. I can't believe somebody would do this.
Is it the doodle ass girl?
This dirty fuck dude. Wipe his fucking eyes with the pizza. Look how much dookie is
on.
Look at that dookie. That shit is nasty.
That's super violation. Let me see.
This nasty fuck. It's a restaurant right around the corner. You wipe your ass with fucking pizza? You dirty fuck. You don't need to be on this earth, you fucking dirty fuck.
He just walking with sausage up his ass.
Dirty fuck dude. Wipe his fucking ass with the pizza. Look how much dookie is on a pizza. Look at that dookie. That shit is
He was walking around with dookie caked up in his cheeks. How could you not feel that mushing between your cheeks?
He's smoking that blue magic, that K2 meth or something.
You fucking dirty fuck.
And he wiped it with the pizza the side with the sauce.
Right.
You could have at least wiped it with the crust, dumbass.
He
Use the
probably thought that'd
crust.
be a little rough. Let me use the
Right.
pizza
This is
sauce.
Papa John's. That crust is dry.
That's the same pizza I was thinking of too.
For real. Hey, that Papa John's is dry. It's like old fashioned, sandpaper. I need to at least use the sauce. And then like actually like a bidet. It's actually putting a smell. If my girl go down, a little flavor. She's like an Italian dude. Listen, don't do drugs, kids. You ain't lying, boy. Darnell, for real. How did that come across as a good idea to you? I would have took off my shirt and wiped it with that before I would have took a slice of pizza.
He was hiding his face.
Oh my God. That is horrible.
That is horrible.
He wiped his booty, wiped the duty off his booty with a slice of pizza.
I never look at pizza the same again. All that Italian fiesta we were talking about, I don't want it no more.
Nah. It take more than that to get me off that fiesta. Nah, here go another video I'm gonna play. This is when you think you cool and it go wrong. What can you do to play this off? This dude sitting here in the waiting room, he think he cool, and he ain't nowhere near cool. He a damn fool. Look at what the hell he do. He think nobody saw it. He try to play it off. This dumbass thought he was right. You didn't look to see where you was about to sit. He thought he was sitting on the couch, missed the couch, sat on the floor.
And he got up like ain't nobody see him.
He got up and looked at the spots and see what happened. Like, who moved the couch? He said, who moved the couch?
He tried to look down like, oh, there we go. My bad. Okay. Dumbass, man. Hey, can you successfully play that off as if nothing happened?
I couldn't.
He tried. Now this one right here, I don't know if this is real or not, but these women is arguing, and one woman, she wasn't having it. Let's see what happened. I don't know if it's real or not. She pull out the strap and just shoot her.
With no
But see,
hesitation.
if you look here, you'll see a boom mic on the left side of the screen.
You see a boom.
A boom mic. You'll see somebody holding a microphone. So look right there. You see him? See that guy? So I don't know if this is real or not. I know these ladies is thick. Okay.
It might be one of those Hollywood films.
Right. Jersey Shore type stuff or something. Or it could be some type of one of them B movies.
Yep.
These girls, boy. Woo. The gun shot before she even pulled it out. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You think that's the audio or just...
No, you can see the smoke. Look in this bag right here. See it?
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a C movie right there. That's a low. Already went off.
The prop department need help.
Yeah.
Now this right here, I understand women. You gotta discipline, and you being a single mom, it could be hard. She is doing right on teaching them not to steal, but she hit them with the double whammy. Actually, the triple Lindy. She gave him a 3-piece and a biscuit. I don't know if this was the best way to do it. Y'all let me know. Is this you should discipline your kid? Tamika, I'm gonna let you tell me first. Dan Pharaoh, you chime in. Let's see this video.
I'm not fucking playing with you. Put your hand on it and touch it. Put your hand on it and touch it. Either that or you gonna put your hand on the stove. Put your hand on it. Put your hand on it just like this. And don't move your hand. You understand?
That money.
Don't move your motherfucking hand. Do that belong to you? Huh? Something the fuck out. Something the fuck out.
She done rap snacked his ass.
I'm not fucking playing with you. Put your hand on it and touch it.
Now it's playing again.
Put your hand on it and touch it.
That's
So-
mental stuff. Right
I'm gonna let it play one more time, and then
Put your hand on it.
she already accomplished the goal because he's scared to touch that money that ain't his actually.
Uh-huh.
But now she driving point home.
Do that belong
Look,
to you? Huh? Touch something the fuck out. Touch something the fuck out. Touch something the fuck out. With you. I'm not fucking playing with you. Put your hand on
he
it.
acting too. That shit ain't hurt that bad. But anyway, all right,
You think
Tamika,
so?
what'd you think about that?
I think he got off lucky. He got off lucky as hell. Had that been me or my brother or Big Mama, shit, broom, fork, chair, whatever Big Mama got in arm's reach, we getting our behinds whooped with it.
Your ass had a fork. You silly girl. Pharaoh, what'd you think about that?
Have you ever,
Hey,
Jay, have you
Tamika
ever got a
Wright,
whooping
though,
with a
that
fork
would've been
before?
nice, dog.
Hell no, not a fork. What'd you say, Pharaoh?
Hey, Tamika Wright, if that would have been nice, dog, you already know.
Right.
But he looked like a new generation kid, and she was just probably mentally messing with him. Like you said, he probably added on a little bit, but it seemed like it worked for the most part because he
Right.
embarrassed and stuff. So
No, not to take stuff that ain't yours.
correct.
My mama beat the hell out of me for stealing $5 that she found out about.
You know what
But I
I'm
got
saying?
set up though. I got set up. They snitched on me. That's when I first learned about snitches ain't it. But anyway, they set me up on that. I'll tell that story in a second.
Oh,
But
man.
before I tell that story, this is the thing I want to say on that. So she is right for doing what she had to do and discipline him, but it is a thin line between a woman disciplining a boy. You don't want to, emasculate him or get him thinking it's cool for women to put their hands on kids, on men rather, on boys, or develop an anger in him where he want to hit a woman when he get older.
Yeah.
So, like I told y'all before, I like to think about why people think the way they think and do the things. That's something I always, liked. And so sometimes guys that, not every time, but sometimes guys that are physically abusive had an abusive parent or mother in their house, and they kind of taken out some of that frustration on their relationship. Plus, they may have seen that growing up and think maybe this is how things are dealt with. Subconsciously think that. You may not say, well, this is how a relationship go. Punch him in the mouth. You may not think that consciously, but when it hit the fan and you in the middle of an argument, pop, you know what I mean? Because you ain't used to talking it out. Pharaoh, what you think about that?
Hey, that's how a lot of these relationships end up. You know what I'm saying? People come from abuse, end up doing that sometimes. I don't like to make generalizations about everything, but I can see the psychology in it though. Right.
Like I'd like to say maybe over 50%. But that's still a whole lot of people that ain't like that. You know what I mean? So like over 50% could be 51%. But,
like look at our community as Black people. Like I hate to bring up slavery, even though what happened everywhere. Like just us in America, how we treat each other is symptoms from slavery.
It's a direct symptom from slavery. It's actually what is still plaguing us. It was the seasoning process is what they called it, where it break you down. You see somebody Black, they look like they ain't worth a damn to you. It's easy for you to kill them, hurt them, steal from them, get over on them because they subconsciously ain't worth a damn. And it goes messed up that if I was a supervisor, people would come late for me and do this or that, but my white supervisor counterparts didn't have. They would like respect them and this and that. because because they was white. Like that's the only difference, But subconsciously, people would try you more if you wanted him black and respect you a little less. And that's the direct, consequence of that. And how we talk about each other or how we call women bitches and hoes or whatever. It ain't nobody else, other communities calling their women that. You don't see the Chinese calling their women that or Europeans or anybody, not even Africans.
That's the thing. Like you said, back to like slavery. Like I don't like bringing it up all the time, but you made a good point because it's like how master used to treat the darkest of the slave women,
and that's why we would roast the dark skinned people the most. Call them ugly in school and stuff. Yeah. And I know, let me ask you this, because this is why I don't like to bring up slavery a lot. It's because the people that are not as informed with history, they misinterpret it as you're trying to blame the white man or use a crutch. And that's not what I'm doing. But you cannot act as if certain things did not happen and have an effect on today. We are here today because of decisions and actions that have happened before today.
That's what my old lady be saying. And y'all got a point when y'all say that, though.
Because it's true. I mean, you can't say black people don't have any wealth or they don't own their own homes without going back and looking at how when black people were trying, it was illegal to move in certain places and gain wealth. When they did create communities like Black Wall Street and others, it was destroyed. So you can't always look at today and think, well, this is how it always has been.
But we had a hand in it, though, every time.
That's true. Like, for example, somebody put a comment on my crack video, and he was basically saying, as if, I'm going to pull it up, as if I'm saying it's somebody else's fault that the crack epidemic happened, and I'm not taking personal responsibility for the people's roles that were involved in it. And that's another situation where both things are true.
Right. So, exactly.
The CIA and things did purposely bring that to the black community. Now, yeah. So, yeah, people did have the personal responsibility and choose to do that or whatever. But at the same time, you got to look at how there weren't any jobs available. They took jobs and outsourced them during that time to other countries. And so a lot of jobs and opportunities that the people, because everybody didn't go to college, but was still able to provide for their families. But when you took away a lot of those type of jobs, and then you made this easy money and then targeted them directly, people that needed money, I mean, what you think would happen? So you can't always just point at the end result and say, oh, well, they shouldn't have did it. They know better. Well, you got to look at how they moved the jobs out, how people was unable to have wealth and had to live in certain neighborhoods. When black people in the community pass on, they very rarely have money or anything to leave behind the next people.
And think about the step before that, because a lot of us, like especially like after slavery, a lot of us stayed in the cities. I mean, not in the cities, in the countries, and then like when everything started becoming modernized, that's what but made it enticing
to move
for everyone to move into the cities and everything like that.
Because my grandparents is from Arkansas, Mississippi. They moved to Chicago to work in the factories in the city for a better life. Same thing why so many black people is in Detroit, to move to the factories to get out of the country. Then what they do, move the factories away. Now everybody is sitting there messed up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, then they'll say, well, Detroit is this way or that way. You say what?
That's what the whole 2015 election was about.
Yeah.
When people in the middle, that's the thing. That's why both sides be finessing both people, because they say they care about them when they really don't for a vote.
That's true.
Because you couldn't bring back them jobs if you wanted them to. It's just the companies got to do it, really.
Mm-hmm. And that's what's messed up is that when you try to talk about that stuff, the people that are really deep into like either Biden or the Trumpers, they think that one side is the savior of the other, not realizing they all full of it. Like Biden been in office for 40 years, man. He's responsible for a lot of the stuff that happened. He been on it's been on his watch. You know, so in all these these politicians is just greedy people too.
But they getting exposed. I'm trying to be optimistic for the future. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Because they're both sides are eating themselves, and it's no loyalty to each other. Like Mitch McConnell throwing Trump under the bus, Trump throwing his people under the bus, even though
that Trump monster coming back to bite him now.
Yep.
Right.
Now all their both sides of the media is gassing up these people to go loot stores, to go run in the Capitol, to do all this nonsense that's not helping people, it's distracting people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Look at this video right here. This is somebody that's drunk the Kool-Aid, so to speak. And you're putting yourself in harm's way, people, whether it's a mask or whatever. Like, people are getting more rude, more bold, and they're doing dumb stuff. So this dude is drunk the Kool-Aid. I'm gonna have to zoom this up some. And he's saying some racist stuff. And I told y'all earlier, pay attention to black folks' warning signs when they about to kick your ass. They let you know. Either by telling you a body language, and this dude don't know, and he gonna find out. He gonna learn today. Let's see.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right.
Oh.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. When they get on my face for real, man. Before I fuck you up, you hear me? Yo, get on my face before I fuck you up.
And that's 2 warnings.
Keep playing with me. Keep playing with me before I knock you up.
That's 3.
About that word, boy. You a weak ass man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Yo, get the fuck out of here. You weak, man. Let's go. Listen. Let's play with me for real. Stop playing. Stop playing before I knock you out. What? Stop playing.
With the camera in his hand.
And he's an off-duty New York cop.
Listen, matter of fact. Yeah, let's go.
Not somebody else filming. Look. One hit a quitter, baby.
Ooh.
That's what happens when you call people niggas.
Hey.
Get knocked the fuck out.
One hit a quitter.
I was hoping he'd do that with the camera in his hand. I'm like, oh.
Right.
He was getting ready to.
Stop playing with me out here, you hear me? Stop fucking playing with me, boy.
Out.
Did he call me a nigga for no reason? Like, did he call me a nigga for no reason, B? I'm out of my business. You come over there and fuck on me. Fuck out of here, B. Now lay down.
Word.
Stop playing with me, boy, for real. Did he provoke me? Yes or no? Yes or no? He provoked me, so lay the fuck down. Nigga, knock you the fuck out. Stop playing with me out here, son, for real. Watch your fucking mouth, man.
He lucky he caught a one-hitter quitter.
Right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Pharaoh, with these people coming up saying craziness to people like it's no problem?
2 things. You can't beat everybody. Another thing, street fights are dangerous. Because you don't know who you're going up against.
Facts. That's facts right there. What you think on that, Tamika?
Same thing. You got to be careful how you talk to people. You can't just say anything about your mouth and expect nothing to happen.
Man, these people, like, they get mad when people say Trump supporters are racist, but they're doing this stuff. And these people are grown, so have they been feeling this way their whole life? They're like 40, 50 years old. You've been feeling this way your whole life? Like, you know damn well ain't no black people did nothing to you in your lifetime for you to be feeling
Right.
the hell is wrong with you? Not that black people did anything for people to feel that way in the first place, but you know damn well ain't nobody did nothing there. Here go another woman, and she goes on a deep, hard racist rant right here. Listen to this. All because of the neighbors they were moving in, and so they had a moving truck unloading their stuff, and the truck was in the street, and so she mad the truck is in the street, so she decides to go off on them.
Something to do, pull up in the driveway of her sidewalk. I mean, what is wrong with people?
I mean, people are ridiculous. And she in Florida, which, you know, people in Florida, they got too much sun on their brain. They start to tweak. But why do people feel they're the boss of somebody else? You're not their boss. How the hell do you think you have the right to tell your neighbors where they can and can't unload their stuff or come and do stuff? I mean, even if it's a homeowners association, you didn't buy that house.
Her and say, "Shut the hell up and protect this in the kitchen."
For real. What you say, Pharaoh? Before I play this?
Oh no, go ahead.
All right, listen to this.
Have a tell me he's not moving off my driveway.
She called someone the N-word without even blinking an eye.
I called that.
This Lee County woman is proving that racism runs deep in Southwest Florida. The hate hurled at two men trying to work.
You can't use that language. I can use the word. Oh God, mother.
It is the new stunning video you're seeing right now.
At least she bold with it instead of sneaky.
This disgusting language.
Because they be trying to provoke people.
It says it's her right.
And then when you put your hands on it, you're wrong.
On his cell phone. That video posted to social media where hundreds are now speaking out in anger.
And if you think I might have a tell me he's not moving off my driveway.
A racist rant all over a truck parked on the road. Will Osley and Melvin Finley own a movie.
She said it was on her driveway though.
Unloading the truck. That's when this woman, Gina Brashear, got mad that the truck was blocking the road.
Me and him are we're still working. We're still unloading the sheets of metal onto the pallet. We start hearing this commotion on the other side of the truck, just getting louder and louder and more intense.
That's the moment when the customer, who didn't want to speak to me out of fear, starts capturing this video. In 30 seconds,
afraid of her
unloading a racist rant.
And if you think I might have a tell me he's not moving off my driveway, I can use the word. Oh God, mother.
They got this in 16, 17 seconds.
You cannot say that. Now for your trailer, I can't say.
She sounded like Richard Pryor.
She screamed the N-word 6 times in just half a minute.
6 times in half a minute. She had rapid fire. Rapid fire N-words, fully loaded.
I don't know, it just feels a little different. It feels bigger than me.
I went to Brashear's home. She didn't want to come out to talk on camera, but she spoke with me on the phone.
And over the course of the video,
say it 100 times in 30 seconds. There's nothing illegal about saying it.
Do you feel that it's okay to use that derogatory word?
Absolutely. Do I have reasons to be racist? Absolutely. One thing you need to get straight from coming from me. I don't care who's upset.
I got some comments I want to address too.
I'm called a racist.
Have a tell me he's not moving off my driveway.
She called someone the N-word.
Jay, it's like the.
Go ahead, Pharaoh.
It's like the King Kong and the white woman thing. Like, it's that they was provoking King Kong and stuff, and now King Kong, you know what I'm saying, be unleashed. People be mad about that sometimes, you know. I'm saying, like, people should control their anger as much as they can, and they, you know, words shouldn't hurt you or whatever, but you can do it so much. But this is the
thing, Birds Nation, you wrong. Can I go up to a Jewish person and start saying all kind of Jewish slurs? Wouldn't that be a hate crime?
Yeah, it would be.
How is it okay to just call black people whatever? Don't nobody care what you say to black people. Can I go up to an Asian person and start saying all kind of, you know, hate-filled words? You know, that's a hate crime.
Oh, be careful in the algorithm. You can't really talk about them either, too.
Exactly. That's why I didn't say what it was. I just said you can't do that. So you do have freedom of speech. You can say what you want, but you can't say that's like an attack. So yeah, putting hands is not legal. That's an attack also. And so is a verbal abuse, verbal attack.
Because she's going out her way to do it.
Exactly. And she's inciting violence. So you can't say I can say whatever I want. Freedom of speech. I didn't do nothing wrong. I just said words. You committed the crime. No, there we go. Two things can be true. That's a big problem in this world. People think only one thing. If one thing is true, the other can't be. They both are true. She's wrong and he's wrong if he knocked her out. Although he would feel good about it. But you know, that's wrong. And you say, do I condone this? I think that was towards the video of somebody getting beat up with the ladies or something. I don't condone it, but I understand it. You know, like I said before, I don't want anybody to get beat up. I don't want anybody to lose their life on any of this stuff. You know, I don't want people to go fight for this stuff. Like, this is crazy. That's not how we supposed to live in this system that we supposed to be using. It's going to break down. And then our life is too precious. Your health is too valuable. I don't want people to be sick or injured or lose their life on some like these politicians and stuff is not fighting for you. You think they about to go and put their life on the line for us?
You know what I'm saying?
For real. Tamika, what you think on that? What would you think about old girl saying that stuff? What was that?
I mean, she said that they parked in her driveway, but then the news said they just parked in front of her driveway. If you're on the street, if you parked on the street in front of my driveway, I don't have nothing to say about that. It's as long as you're not on my property, then I will have something to say. But all the N-words and stuff, that's not cool. You don't talk to people like that. You shouldn't talk to people like that. Now, if I was the nigga that she was talking about and I call her a white supremacist, oh my God, it's a whole, she about to
or a B word or anything else. That's
right. She about to tear the damn tree out the concrete and hit me with it or something. But, like, no.
Real Housewives right there. That's
hey, for real. Yeah. And that's a great analogy because they do that all the time, saying stuff, act like they didn't do nothing, but they really inciting people.
Act like they ain't do nothing.
Right. Darnell, you got a point, but you don't. So it does mean you can say anything, but you can't say it to people in a way. So you say it doesn't mean you can say anything to people. It's really for the people. It's not for the government.
So if somebody, okay, so Donnell, so if somebody say something to me at a turn, I'm not allowed to say nothing back?
No, he's saying, and I think, let me know if I'm getting this wrong, but you saying freedom of speech doesn't protect you if you saying crazy stuff to people. I think
right. Okay.
And I agree with what he's saying, but you can say crazy stuff to people, but people got the right to respond and do stuff back too.
Right.
So it's not a one-way street. Like I tell my son, every action is a reaction. You saying this and that, you was wrong. Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right, but they make two wrongs. Like,
right.
Maybe they ain't making a right. Maybe you provoke somebody to have bad behavior also. It's freedom of speech. Like, I got a friend in the UK and he looks at it different. Like, he thinks you shouldn't be able to say stuff against the government to a certain extent, which I don't agree with. I think you should be able to say and criticize and do all of that. And also, I think I should be able to say, if I want to cuss you out or say you this or that, I should be able to. But I need to be aware that you may come back at me and say stuff and do stuff too.
Right.
You know, that's the thing I got the problem with, is when people say all this stuff like her, but act like you can't come back and say nothing to me or do something or whatever if I went too far. I think I should be able to say that, but I know if I cuss Pharaoh out or Tamika out, then I'm probably about to get cussed right back out. And if we go too far, it could escalate to more. So if I do start cussing you out, I know I need to chill if I get to a point where I see y'all ready to fight and I don't want to fight, or Don't go down that road.
I'm just gonna grab your coffee table and like slap you with it. I don't talk.
I don't think we're gonna do that.
I
We
don't
all
like
reasonable
words.
people.
I'm picking the man up.
Right. Birds nature say you can say whatever you want. That's not a hate crime. If you harm someone because of their race, religion, then that's a hate crime. Hate crime is not that simple. So slander is different. If you were saying something and now she can't do her job, like you say this or that, and then if it wasn't true,
defamation of character or something.
Yeah. So yeah, you got all of them type things. Like you can't really slander a person face to face, like who is hearing this conversation, but us type stuff. But BAP say look up fighting words law. You can, okay, that's what your person should do. I'm not saying you should fight.
So if somebody say anything, well you're good. Well, you're a good one then. I ain't that good. I am not that good. You say anything out of turn to me, I'm picking up whatever I see and I'm knocking your ass out with it, period, point blank.
Right.
You're not going to talk to me crazy. My mama told me, I don't care who you are, whoever you are, don't let nobody talk to you crazy. And I live right by that to this day. You ain't gonna talk to me like that. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, you can't be disrespectful. That's a big thing in Chicago too. Growing up, you disrespect somebody, people get killed over that. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but it happens. Now,
it's just a lot of hood coincidentally.
Right. And Birds Nation, you got to keep in mind, everybody ain't as good as you. Everybody don't have the same self-control. You're supposed to walk away. That's what Jesus said. Turn the other cheek, leave. But we all working on that.
Hey, I'm more like that guy. I try to walk away, but I can understand why people don't, though.
Right. I try to not.
You ain't got nothing left.
Right. I actually would try to talk myself out of it or not talking myself into it. But if I do get into it, I would prefer to walk away too. One time I had a situation, somebody said something to me and it made my blood boil, but I walked away. And I'm proud of myself for that. But
then you got some people, I'm sorry to cut you off. But
no, you're good.
Where I come from, well, not where I come from, but then you got some people who don't like people to walk away from them. Say like,
that's true.
I'm talking smack to somebody and they walking away. Hell no, where you going? I'm finna finish what I got to say. Or I'm finna beat your ass till you hear me or something. I mean, I'm a fighter, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm just.
Hey, you gotta fight for that love, though.
Hey, for real. One thing, since I've been living in Indianapolis, they have legal gun ownership.
Yeah,
something that they didn't have in Chicago. So as soon as I was here, I was on it, and I got a lifetime permit. Yeah, so I got a lifetime. Huh?
I hate to cut you off. That's probably like, since there ain't no like legal gun laws in Chicago, probably. Then how else are the guns getting in there? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they come
like
illegally.
CIA thing, you know. But go ahead and see your point.
That may be a little bit, but a lot of people is getting them from Indiana and smuggling them in right across, because you could buy a damn machine gun for $500, $600 in Indiana, and then bring it to Chicago and sell it for $2,000.
Oh, okay.
And we don't have with our stupid self.
Yeah, well, because you can't get it.
No.
So you gotta pay it. But so a lot of the guns in Chicago come from Indiana. But I'm not saying the other thing ain't possible too. Like I say, 2 things could be happening. Sometimes it's 3, 4, 5. Anyway, so ever since then, I've always had a gun on me, concealed carry. It's been about 15, 16 years. Even to this day, I still do. I'm ready for the drive-by. Anyway.
Hey, I want all the smoke. I hear you, Gay.
So far, I have never had to pull a gun on anybody or get into that situation. I'm not looking for that situation. But at the same time, I ain't about to be nobody's victim. What we say in Chicago, short for victim. I ain't nobody's victim either. And I got to take care of my family. So at the same time, like the Boy Scouts, be prepared. I'd rather have and never use than need it and can't use it. But one time I was going to the gas station. I was coming out the gas station, and this dude was coming in, and he just like bumped me and looked at me and was like, "Don't get your ass beat, bitch." I'm like, "Oh hell no!"
It sounded like you was on 79.
Right, I'm just coming out the gas station. I don't know you. You bumped me. And I was about to say my bad anyway, like not thinking nothing of it. And he was talking about he about to beat my ass and this and that. And you know, I had the little strizzle. I'm like, I'm about to fuck this dude up, man. Who are you talking to? But at this time, I was like 27, 28. And I stood there for a second. A lot of thoughts ran through my mind. But I was like, man, I'm about to walk away. I don't know this dude. I don't know what he's saying and what his problem is. My son in the car. If I kill this dude, I'm going to jail and this and that or whatever. And
you was like Ghost and Tyreek.
But you know, had I been a little young and not paying attention, them words he said could have caused somebody losing a life or going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I thought about it later. What if dude lost his mother on Mother's Day and was just pissed and said that to me?
Mm-hmm.
He could have died, you know, or I would be in jail to this day.
That's a good way of thinking about it.
Yeah, so sometimes it is best to walk. Not sometimes, it's damn near always best to walk away. Because, you know, sometimes you make a decision in the heat of the moment and it costs you the rest of your life. Like I could have been sitting there the rest of my life for that.
Everybody not George Zimmerman.
Hey, you ain't lying. This dude, he done killed Trayvon Martin and went and got some Skittles.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for real. So, you know, it's crazy. The First Amendment is more about us being able to say what we need and the government not restricting us. Because in previous, you know, governments and countries, the king or whoever could, you know, punish you for speaking out against the king or whatever. So that's part of why we put that in the First Amendment, same as why we could keep and bear arms, because if you didn't have any weapons, then the government or the king could just do whatever they want to you, round you up. They used to make soldiers stay in your house and you'd have to feed them and stuff, and you didn't have a choice. And so that's why they put that type of stuff in to prevent that from happening again. So, you know, that's part of it. It's not just like people say, well, the government, they didn't put in that so you can have a machine gun. Actually, they did.
Yeah.
Because you need to be almost as equal to the government as possible. Because if you're not, they can overthrow you.
Mm-hmm. That's why you don't want the government to have too much power. Sorry,
exactly.
government, if y'all hear me, I ain't trying to dish y'all or nothing. I'm trying to leave y'all as less responsibilities as possible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. And you know, hey, it's crazy. Bap, you say pull up the exceptions to the First Amendment on Wikipedia. Folks don't know what free speech actually means. I'm gonna have to check that out. I didn't know about any exceptions. I know that there's other laws like hate crimes and stuff, but I didn't know about exceptions. Yeah, Birds Nation, exactly, and that goes to back. What happened with Tasha? Tasha going to bed?
Yeah,
that Tasha needs a rest. But Birds, you're right. That's the same thing about talking crazy to people. You know, don't be mad if they come back saying this or that. You can't. What you put out, you can get back. Put out love, put out good, and you should get that back. Like imagine if that woman that was saying all them N-words, what if they was like, you too beautiful to be doing that. How you doing today? That would have caught her off guard. Huh?
Would have kept saying it.
But if he'd have kept going at her like that, how could you be mad if somebody is steadily complimenting you? That's going to mess your mind up. Because you're trying to put out something because you're mad. You're expecting something else to come back and you can fuel your anger. But if somebody is not giving you that fuel and they actually hitting you with love,
it'll confuse her.
You can't keep yelling and being mad eventually because this person is keep talking about how much they love you and how much you a great person and you too beautiful to be doing, even if she ain't, just, you know, saying this or that. She'd be like, what? Get out of here. You know what I mean? She would have probably calmed her ass down at the very least. So you never know. Um, I would like to try that one day, but then again, I don't want to be in the argument either. So I'd like to see how that would work, but I don't want to be the one arguing and stuff. Doing it.
Right.
Now, this right here, I'm gonna show y'all. Look, we all got problems with weight. I know I'm getting fat, and
yeah, I definitely got a problem with my weight.
right. But don't fool yourself, people. If you eating all this stuff and doing all this, a diet soda don't do a damn thing. Especially,
I don't feel good about her diet soda.
Well, when you drink as many as she do, I don't give a damn if you give it a cute name or not. You in trouble. Listen to this.
No water at all. Okay.
No water at all.
What are you drinking during the day? Sodies. Sody pops. Okay.
Sody pops.
8 to 12 a day.
Wowzers.
Okay.
Look at that neck.
No, it's dead. It's diet. Water? No water at all. Okay. All right. And then what are you drinking during the day? Sodies.
Her mama been in too, though.
Okay. And how much do you think you drink a day? 8 to 12 a day. That's what cans?
And that's another thing people don't know.
No, it's dead.
Diet. So people say that, you know, your what did it say, eating, what did it say, is passed down, hereditary or whatever.
Yeah, hereditary obesity or something.
Yeah, what it is it's actually not hereditary. It's your eating habits. That's hereditary. If you grow up eating the same stuff, you're going to continue eating it as an adult. You know, if you grow up eating large portions of stuff that's unhealthy, then you're going to enjoy that. And when you get older, you're going to continue to eat like that. You know, you can actually change. So when they tell you hereditary, that makes you think, well, it's in my blood. It's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about it. No, that's not true. You can change your eating habits and you can lose weight and change. The hereditary part is your mama and everybody cook certain stuff. You grew up eating it. That's what you like to eat and cook when you're grown. I told y'all I be thinking about why people do this and that and do this. I be getting deep.
I'd be freaking out if I had McDonald's for 2 days or something.
Woo! Woo! For one, it's nasty as can be. Ugh. McDonald's is so gross. And I cannot stand McDonald's fries, y'all.
See,
I used to like them. I could not eat.
That. I like to look up how things are made. I love to get McDonald's fries are not McDonald's fries. They are fries, but they already cooked.
Right. You know what they cooked in?
They what?
That stuff that makes it sound. It got chemicals on it.
Well, McDonald's fries are pre-cooked in a beef batter flavor. Yeah. So people think they eating fries and why they so fattening because they're cooked in beef. Yes, I'm gonna pull it up on Google too.
Yo.
Yeah. What's up, Pharaoh?
That's crazy.
You never knew that?
Because I'd be afraid to like Google some of the food sometimes in the slaughter videos. I see, I watch the slaughter videos and stuff. I'm kind of aware that the meat from McDonald's and Taco Bell and stuff like that ain't.
I don't like the slaughter videos because I have sympathy for the cow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me show y'all this. I told y'all, man, I got some rabbit holes, y'all. I got some deep ones. Let me show y'all something right quick. So
y'all be surprised what's in the hot dog.
Hey, support. I appreciate you, man. You know, I actually started my first videos was like truth videos, but nobody wanted to see that. Then I started talking about power. I'm like, oh well, I guess this is what people want to hear.
I saw your Yeezy video.
You saw that? That's old right there, boy. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you. Look, I just Googled this. All I put is, are McDonald's fries made with beef? Here we go. The most famous example of hidden beef flavor is McDonald's French fries. For decades, McDonald's French fries were cooked in a combination of cottonseed oil and beef tallow.
Oh man.
McDonald's has since added a section to its website clarifying that its fries are neither vegan nor vegan certified. So they're not potatoes only.
Nope.
That's why they don't mold and break down, people.
And they don't set on fire and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now I can tell y'all something that'll really scare y'all about some food stuff. I don't know if y'all want me to really tell y'all about.
I do. Maybe it'll help me go on the diet.
You know what I'm saying?
No, this right here is some real scary stuff I'm about to tell y'all.
Oh.
This is some real truth right here. All right. Y'all heard of Sonomics?
No.
Okay. Sonomics is what's called a food flavoring or an additive, so it doesn't have to be listed as an ingredient.
What's their stock name so I can buy it?
No, I don't know if you want to buy this. Let me show you what. First off, let me show you. I'm trying to see how I can put this for y'all. All right. So Sonomics has in it HEK 293. Okay.
I wasn't good in science class, so you're gonna have to help me out.
I'm about to show you. Let me see. No mix. And remember, if I'm spelling it right, I do have it marked on my what you call it.
It's the last one.
Let me see. Sonomics. Let's see. Food additive. There it is. Sonomics. List food companies. You see that?
Yeah.
And so it uses HEK 293. HEK stands for human embryonic kidney cells 293. And it uses the cells of aborted kidney fetuses, and is used as a flavor enhancer to make your brain think food is tastier than it actually is. And so this is a lot of products. Now,
my unborn child. I got it.
No, it's using people who went and got an abortion. Right. So when you get an abortion, they actually sell body parts. You think people throw an aborted baby in the garbage? The head is worth a certain amount.
So that's worth a certain amount. Harvesting is for. I got it now. All right, hold on, Jay. Be careful before you open up this can of worms, because you know.
Look, these are all the products that use Sonomics. Pepsi beverages, all Pepsi soft drinks, Sierra Mist, Mountain Dew, Mug Reap Beer, No Fear Ocean Spray, Tazo, all of these. Aquafina water. I gotta stop. It's in the water. That's why I get in the boobies. It's in the water. I'm joking.
It's in coffee. Look, I love my French vanilla, so that ain't going
Lipton tea, Propel, Sobe, Gatorade. Then it goes into Nestle products, all coffee creamers, instant soup, bouillon cubes, ketchup, sauces, seasoning, instant noodles, Kraft, Cadbury, Adams. That's that little they blackjack to it, Bubbaloo, Bubblicious, Chiclets, Chlorette, Dentine, all the gum, Trident. You got licorice and stuff. This ain't even tell. I got another list that got all the real stuff on here. I never seen this before, but it's still got Hall's cough drops. This company.
They got hepatitis A, single B, all the stuff. Ugh.
They putting it in anti-wrinkle creams that can tell cells from a 14-week gestation aborted male baby. This is in these things. That ain't Juvederm. All right, vaccines. They use it in vaccines.
They
And
put it in the coronavirus vaccine. Don't get that, y'all.
I don't know, but I got it. I'm gonna pull up the one bookmark that I got it saved in a second. But just so you know, I'm gonna type in, and that's the thing. You guys, all the answers and all the secrets is right on your phone on Google. It's not even hidden. It's just that you don't know what to look for, so people don't know that all of these secrets and answers is right there under your nose, literally. Because your phone is right here under your nose. All the answers is right under your nose.
That's what they say. That's the best place to hide something from somebody and something they can read. Because don't nobody read.
That's true. You see right here, let's see, what is it used in? What are HEK 293 cells?
Mm-hmm.
HEK 293 cells are human embryonic, that's babies, embryos, human embryonic kidney cells originally isolated and grown by a Dutch biologist, Alex van Erb. He was high in the early 70s. They transfected with sheared adenovirus 5 DNA. So, you know, it's a lot going on in this. Is it a food? Strictly speaking, this isn't a lie, but it is a misrepresentation. Sonomics. See, this is HEK. It's in Sonomics. The American biotechnology company develops flavor enhancers. So it's not going to be listed as an ingredient because it's a flavor enhancer.
Right. I think.
You see what I'm saying? So you looking on the back of the labels thinking all your information on there. It's not. It's not. You're kind of wasting your time. They put that stuff to make you feel better about what you're doing, not realizing they still ain't told you every damn thing. And it's a flavor enhancer for use in food products. To test these enhancers, they use taste receptors expressed in the HEK 293 cell line, which was generated from the kidney cells of a fetus aborted in 1973. So they aborted this child in 1973, and they have been replicating the fetus cells and putting this in food to make our brains say, that was good, I want some more.
Right.
How was that rabbit hole? That was just the top of it.
Man.
You scared yet?
Nope. I'm still gonna eat. Fuck talking about. But
hey, Pharaoh, come on back, man. I didn't even see you was gone, man. But
right, he cut out. You started talking about, you know.
Right. I did hear about this. I want to talk about a little bit about that too. Before we go, I'll be talking so much, man. I didn't even realize we've been talking for 2.5 hours already.
Right, don't be done with the smartphone.
Right.
My
Let's see if I can wrap this up in 3 hours, though. I don't want to go 4 hours tonight. But let me see, Pharaoh, since you was gone, what you think about this?
I'm mad at stuff and everything, bro.
For real. Hey, Darnell, you actually going down the right rabbit hole. Because, and I don't want to get too deep on this, but if you know about who runs the world and you get into who they worship and what's going on, even in the Bible, it say don't go into the hands of Moloch, feeding your people, your children, and you know, different things. And if they don't care if you're doing it without knowing.
I assumed it that the Illuminati ran the world. So, you know, I'm done with everything else.
Hey, they're part of the 1%.
Right.
It's a combination of groups.
Oh, okay.
Illuminati is a word
though.
That is used to describe those in power, but everybody, they may be in Freemasonry, they may be in this or that or doing whatever, but it's all under the same umbrella, basically.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Bird Nation, did you ever hear of bioprinting? Nope.
I heard of that. Yeah.
I haven't heard of that though.
I think I heard of it.
What do you know about that?
I think.
Pharaoh, you heard of that?
Though. You probably have.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that. Let me put it in the Google. Let's see what he talking
Right.
about.
If it's, I don't know, if it's like anything like cloning, like.
Oh, I
Well,
have
why you
heard of
Anything
this
people
with
that
the
else.
organs. They
plant?
creating organs and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh.
Similar to 3D printing, uses a
Oh, okay.
digital file as blueprint to print an object layer by layer. But unlike 3D printing, bioprinters print with cells and biomaterials, creating organ-like structures that let living cells multiply. Now, I'll tell you the problem with this and with all of this stuff that's trying to extend life is that the people and the powers that be don't want to meet their maker.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That if you can keep all your money and greed and wealth and keep changing out parts and stay here, for one, you're gonna ruin the world.
and upload your consciousness on a computer chip too. That's what they.
Right.
Yep.
And in their mind, they feel that they can keep all their wealth, which we all know you can't take this stuff with you when you die. So they
But
don't want to die.
it goes back to what y'all was talking about last night, because I like that movie too. In Time with Justin
Yeah.
Timberlake.
Yeah.
That's what that's what they trying to attempt. It seems like the rich people, like you said, they don't want to die, so they gonna keep trying to do stuff to keep hacking it.
Yeah. That's true, man. I'm trying to pull up my damn favorites.
And by the way, I like everything y'all do. The chat, Tamika, Jay, everybody, One
Appreciate you.
Journey,
Thanks.
everybody. Shout out to y'all. Y'all do y'all thing on here. Y'all keep us entertained, happy, and informed. I like that.
Man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot. You know, I'm a people person. I like talking with the people. I know I was saying yesterday, I don't know where I might have with the direction of this. I would prefer to be able to do this all the time, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, it is a business also for me. Like everybody's channel is their own cable channel. If you think of
You
it as your
absolutely
TV,
right.
yeah, you sometimes watching HBO, sometimes you watch a Showtime. They ain't got this show, so you turn and watch whatever. You know, we all are different channels. You watching this channel, you can watch Mark or you Lamont or whoever. Everybody providing different content for their audience.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you know, I know some people were saying Mark make all these videos about power or whatever, but his audience is watching them, and he got to give them what they want. So you know, I can't say nothing on that for whoever it may be. If you talking about drama, if everybody's watching it, that's what you giving your audience what they want. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out what y'all want. I know my most loyal supporters and all of you guys that come and watch this. I want to be here for you guys and support you guys, but I need to grow that, or I got to try to find some type of balance, which I'm working on. BAP had a good idea. Maybe I may just do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
How about
Saturday,
y'all? How about you, Tamika, One Journey, and y'all, everybody in BAP? You know, your close supporters. How about y'all just talk about it or something? Maybe, I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
the,
we
the
definitely.
ideas that y'all was saying yesterday sound pretty good. You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. So, you know, we'll make it work. And I'm not the type person that, you know, I'm not boastful, proud person. So I don't mind, you know, bringing people up. We could talk and collaborate and all of that. You know, I actually like
Mm-hmm.
it and prefer, you know, talking with everybody and stuff. So
That's
I'm definitely looking for that. I'm halfway looking over here for this damn list I want to show y'all. I want to show y'all this list of this food. Uh, it ain't pulling up on my damn computer, my what you call it. So I'm pulling it up over here. But
told you it's the universe, Jay. They don't want us to know. They don't want us to find out the truth. And you seem like you on the right path. They're
That's what
trying
I'm
to
saying.
stop
You
you.
right, Tamika.
They're trying to stop you.
well, I'm
Cause, bro,
trying.
cause Jay, like I see what you mean. Like I was watching that for a minute, not trying to be all up in your business and stuff, but with the
Yeah.
numbers and how certain people on YouTube, not trying to compare, not trying to bring it back to that, but I see how YouTube messes it up for everybody. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect, YouTube. I know y'all trying, but hey, man, y'all doing some people wrong. That's all.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just a weird thing. And it's also a combination of people got a short attention span too. So like I'm doing this for a few hours, nobody want to watch. They want me to do 5 minutes worth or something. You know.
And I respect that
But
too,
then
bro.
if you do go down to 5 minutes, they gonna be mad. Why your show wasn't longer?
Exactly.
I miss your show. Why you ain't do it longer? What you want me to do?
Yeah. And so that's why I got to try to do a balance more, mix it up, and try to fit it in for everybody. Or I'll just like keep doing it this way, and then I'll just chop up the videos and the sections a little more, and make the sections when I start to talk about something else, play something else so that it is a little more sectioned off. So for those
Like,
that only want to see one thing, can do that.
A quick suggestion, because like what y'all was talking about last night, y'all was saying like you could do brain fart like Real Housewives. Like I don't watch it. You
Right.
don't like it a lot, but you know the show and you describe it in a way a lot of people would come to your videos and watch, and you know what I'm saying? Just like
Right.
what One Journey said, give people maybe a power hour for the power fan. You know what I'm saying? Maybe make people pay for it. I don't know. Just like, because
No,
I
that's
feel
the
like,
point though. I could do like 1 hour on this, 1 hour on that, and then I'd split it up, and then everybody could get what they want, and those watching live can interact and do that. So I'm trying to figure out a way to please everybody. They say
but
you
like
can't please everybody.
like you said, time and money, man. It takes a lot of time to do this stuff, though.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. And this is the time I actually do all my work. So like this is my work time, and if I'm doing this, then like I don't really make any other videos because this would have been the time I would have made them. So I'll try to make it all work or whatever, and I want to give something to everybody, but I don't want to go out of business either.
Correct, man. So
Either.
that's when it goes back to you and doing what makes you happy at the same time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And what's business savvy.
Yeah.
Because your supporters gonna always be there because they still here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are great, man. And like I was saying, some people maybe not appreciate they supporters as much as others, that's on them or whatever. But I know that I appreciate you guys gave me an option and a platform and a career path that I didn't know I would have. I feel bad. I should have did more with my life when I was younger.
We all feel like that.
Right. So but you guys make the show. And I know that. Like we talk about the show, we're making the show power popular.
Right.
You know what I mean? We make the show. If everybody start to turn on it and don't want to watch it, the show is off the air. It don't matter.
Black YouTubers.
For real. Like people don't understand that. You are only what your people support. I can make videos, and I've made videos, and I've said some jokes that I thought was funny and good, and nobody said nothing about it and didn't like it. It don't matter what I think. When you are a creative person, artist, music, film, any of that stuff, you can think whatever you want, but it's actually the audience that decides whether you're good or that painting was good or that song is a hit. It's a lot of suck songs out there, but I'm sure they thought it was good or decent when they put it out. But the audience decides, man. And
but
some people don't get that or don't appreciate that.
It's like you said, because a lot of creators like yourself, a lot of people be afraid to put out music and stuff like that. They'll hold on to it for a minute because of that judgment and reaction. And we appreciate you because you try and put out some vulnerable stuff or something. You know what I'm saying? And that's something to take into mind. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a risk in itself.
I'm working on a real vulnerable video. I don't know if I can put it out. It's real vulnerable. Tamika know about it. I told her. But I don't know. I might just come on out the closet on y'all. Nah, I'm just playing. But hey, I did while I was talking, I did find the list of the products. So Birds Nation, before you go, here it is. So are y'all able to see this or it's too small? Let me bring it up a little bigger. All right, that's a little bigger. It says Sonomics. What is it? Why are we secretly being fed it? Campbell Soups. Why use it but quit? They used to use it but quit. Why? Public outrage and bad publicity. Why aborted fetuses that are still alive must be killed to be used in Sonomics? Do you consume it? Now Pepsi, they got Aquafina, Mountain Dew, Mountain Mist, Pepsi. I forgot it was an Aquafina. They got me. I'm infected. They got me. Juice drinks, Tropicana, Dole, Sobe, Ocean Spray, Lipton Tea, Gatorade. I could pretty much guarantee somebody gonna have some of these products in their house. You got Frappuccino, Seattle's Best Coffee, Quaker Oats cereal and granola bars, Frito-Lay, chips, Sabritas, Doritos, Tostitos, Cheetos, and Ruffles. Cadbury Adams products, Kraft Foods. You got the Halls lozenges, Cadbury chocolates, Toblerone, Kool-Aid. Say Kool-Aid. That's what you thought you liked it because of the sugar. They put something in there to make you want some more. It makes you think that little sugar dust is better than it actually is. It's messing with your brain.
That's all the food that be in the food deserts and stuff.
Yeah.
Quickly made food and mass produced.
Yep. All of this stuff is in a box, can, or something. And that's why they say you shouldn't eat stuff in a box or a can. Because it's been some other stuff has been put in it. You know, and I live in a food desert. It's like one grocery store all around. Like they've closed 2 grocery stores that was close to my house. Now I got to go like 10, 15 minutes out the way. And it's the only one, you know, and they don't have the best stuff, but, and then, you know, they decide what food goes to where by zip codes. So some of the freshest food, like Walmart, they may send some of their freshest steaks and freshest produce to the zip code, the store with the zip code with the highest per capita income in that area. You see what I'm saying? And then they'll send a little bit of older stuff to the hood Walmart. You know, people don't know this stuff, but it's true. You know, and that's why I try to go out of my way to go to the good people, good neighborhood grocery store. Because shit, you feel it's selling me the old stuff. Look, you got whipped cream, mayo. I love me some damn mayo too.
Variety and choices.
For real, log cabin syrup. I had syrup today on my damn French toast. I don't know. It was the bootleg though, but hey, if log cabin using, I'm sure bootleg does. Cheese Whiz. You got Nescafe coffee, Butterfinger, Baby Ruth. I grew up eating Butterfinger and Baby Ruth. My grandfather worked at the Butterfinger Baby Ruth candy factory in Chicago and retired. Yeah, every time I went over there, he had Butterfingers and Baby Ruths at the house. And when he retired, they gave him a gold watch inscribed and say Curtis Candy Company. And he got his name. I got the watch still. It's sitting right over there. Yeah, I got the watch. That's back when they actually gave a damn if you work somewhere and retired. Now they ain't going to give you nothing. Like that was a warehouse candy job. He was able to work there, provide for 3 kids, buy a house, retire off of working in a candy factory. Like you can't do that now. You can't buy no house working in no damn candy factory. It's difficult. Not as the regular dude. Maybe if you the supervisor or the boss, you know. But they took away a lot of middle class jobs that help provide for people, especially manual, factory stuff. But yeah, Kit Kat or I thought that said Oreo, Orion. They got Juicy Juice, Nesquik, Gerber. Got it to the baby eating baby. You got the Gerber graduates, Hot Pockets, Lean Cuisine. Carnation coffee, vitamins. They putting it in the vitamins. Boost vitamin drink, ice cream.
Tamika and Jay, you see what they try to feed our kids, yo?
For real.
They don't give no fucks.
Nope. So you gotta be careful out there, y'all. I should put this damn link in the bottom of this video. Darnell drinking Pepsi. Nah, spit it out. Nah, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. You better swallow it. Nah.
Hey, Jay.
What's up?
Y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all I'm gonna catch it on my TV and stuff.
All right, no problem. I'm about to get ready to wrap it up anyway. Yeah, Darnell, you got a point. They did used to have cocaine in it. That was a while ago though, but yeah. Hey, I appreciate y'all for watching. It was definitely a good one talking with y'all. Appreciate it all, Tamika. And,
thank you.
Thank you for having us on, man. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you for having us on.
No problem. Thanks for coming.
I learned a lot about food today. That makes me want to look into it a little more.
I hear that. I'm gonna leave y'all with a funny little video. All right. Hey, we all got problems out there in the world, but make the most of them. Hey, shake what you can when you can. This girl right here, little Nubby, she's still shaking that ass. She ain't got no legs, but she ain't gonna let that ruin her day.
Oh, no, that's right.
Look, she doing the splits.
Lord have mercy.
I wouldn't suggest that's what she do with what little bit she had left. But hey, life too short, y'all.
Hey, they be in her DMs like,
what? You're right. What you say, Pharaoh?
They be in her DMs like, what?
She got just the right amount of booty just to ride this little baloney pony. Ain't no legs. Just bounce, spin it around.
The dude say I carry her on my back or something.
Like Yoda. Carry her in a little sling on her back, on your back like Yoda and shit. I just keep a little booty on demand. That's all. Booty on demand. You know what I'm saying? Never know when I may need to stick, a parking space and stick something in there and get a little warm. All right, y'all. Right. Y'all have a blessed day. Everybody be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all take it easy.
Everybody.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Be safe, and we up out of here.
I got something else to say, Jay. Meet me in the next room.
All right. Hey,
All
after the show, don't leave yet, Pharaoh. All right.
Okay.
All right. See y'all later.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Peace.
Hey.